favorite body of water.
Welcome, adventurers from this plane and beyond, to Camaraderie and Shenanigans. We are very excited to have you this evening. Yeah. We have a couple of announcements. First off, we have a little bit of new art that's going to be up on the screen for you to enjoy. Also during our break, you're probably seeing it right now
as we speak.
Yes, exactly. We got new art. Point at it.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah. Poke it to head. Additionally, we have 2 new last names now up and present for people to see. Nesta with a change of last name, and Kylus with a reveal of a last name some time ago. About time we updated that, and now you can see it's glorious. Additionally, we are sponsored this evening by Brittany. Take it away.
Tabletop Candle Company. Oh, yeah. Look at these. These are incredible. They smell so good. These big ones have like wax dice on the inside. Mm-hmm. And today...
You can see them around the outside too.
Yeah, that's right. You can see them on the outside. And today we're going to be giving away a candle at the break.
Which one?
That one over there.
Lauren's got it.
This one. The Bard Candle. It smells like Fruit Loops cereal.
It does.
I hope it doesn't smell like an actual
literally
bard.
does.
It really does.
And it smells so good.
Chopped at Bard.
Canonically, in Dominic's setting, all bards smell like Fruit Loops.
Here we go. So thank you for
That's
so
not
much.
the worst thing I would be forced to do.
Thank you, Tabletop Candle Company. We're so excited to be partnering with you tonight. And everybody go check out her website. She's got lots of cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Very reasonably priced.
And they
I
do
bought
smell
3 of
lovely.
them already.
I was perusing for ages, and
They
I
smell
settled
lovely.
on a couple and bought them recently. And I'm just like, oh no.
We'll have the rules on how to enter in the chat, so check out the chat,
Mm-hmm.
make sure you're entering, and we will announce the winner after the break.
Bum, bum, bum.
Pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
No bards were harmed in the making of this candle.
You can't promise.
Yeah, I'm sure the bard wouldn't mind. Never mind. I take that back. Never mind. Anyways, that's our last announcement. Without further ado,
And Shenanigans!
Sit back,
I've been
relax,
waiting
grab
for
a
it.
snack, and get ready for camaraderie and shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
I'm gonna be awful.
Previously.
Could you recap what you said?
Recap. How much recapping? Wait.
That Dominic's into S&M.
Just the Rihanna
Really
song.
quiet after you said that.
Previously, on the Obsidian Wins travels and adventures, you had found yourself reveling in the success of an overall resounding victory of Event 1. You were definitely in the lead over your competitors, specifically the Crimson Cogs.
Second place. Never felt so good.
With 25Ks on the line.
They were first place in our personal competition. Yeah.
First place in our hearts. Reveling in your successes and chatting about the day, you reconvened for groups, and while conversing, Rangwin decided to sneak away a little bit to see if she can't track down Mavi Dorn, this alleged hag that the group seems very set
harmless
on.
sneaking.
Harmless sneaking. And indeed you did find Mavi Dorn, though a little surprised in the moment as she was able to sneak upon you while you were doing your own sneaking. You conversed and revealed your identity, Mavi recognizing you, though not officially in your form, but definitely your mannerisms and personality and quirks, brought you to a secondary location where you were brought underneath a building below the city into a bit of a, maybe like a small haphazard underground kind of tavern kind of bar, but not really well patroned. It was there you and Mavi chatted, reconvened, caught up, and attempted to prove your intentions, your connection to this person were true and honest with no ulterior motives, though accidentally revealing a bit of your connection to the people who took care of the hag's pets. The hag being in the room, inching closer.
No one told me there was a hag in the room.
Mm-mm.
There's always a hag in the room.
Wanting something in return for her own loss, she asked what was most precious to you. Unable to figure things out quickly enough, the hag decided to choose for you and chose your memories. 6 particular memories that were pulled from your mind. A couple in particular losing the memory of our squat.
There's
Dark gnome.
There's
It's
one word
leg
I'd use
day.
to describe Frog Dan. It's squat.
It's just thighs, thunder thighs for days.
So thick.
Losing your own name,
Forces.
forgetting about Nalana, forgetting about Zeeg, forgetting about a good chunk of your time on the airship, and under the ground in Voxstrom.
Under the ground downtown.
But with a heavy price paid, Mavi feeling a little bad about how that transpired, decided indeed to let you go. You were escorted out by some rambunctious little fairy folk who were not too kind about your scenario that you found yourself in.
Yeah, they were dicks.
But you were left to your own devices. Meanwhile, the group, deciding to establish a baseline level of trust and communication, decided to start sharing a few secrets.
The worst timing.
Revealing some interesting, unique bits of backstory about yourselves. Rangwin rejoined, and the moments started to pile up for her as the professor quickly caught on that something was off, especially after she decided to introduce herself as an entirely different person. Effie, your second name.
Isn't that the second name, though, technically?
Well,
name.
as far as everyone else is concerned. The group quickly heading back to the tavern to dive further into what might be going on here, questioned Effie or Rangwin, and feeling that this evening might be better spent together, decided to set up a watch to make sure that no one was dropping any news. Watches were had.
That was good.
Was it good, though?
And Oz, in particular, noticed a small, very tiny individual making their way away from the tavern late at night.
Work Oz.
The group reconvenes. Victoria, in the evening, attempted to continue to fix her arm, though not completely in shape. It is still attached and almost functional. The group reconvened and had a long day of stealing bolts of cloth from other people, attempting to win the festivities and acquire whatever special prize might be at the end of this day. Not before Glenn was able to grab everyone, bring them in for a bit of a group drink. Everyone chugged their drinks or prestidigitated them away, at which a moment Kylas started to feel a rumbling in his stomach as he was poisoned.
Well done, sir.
As a fun, jovial prank.
Nessa.
Nothing to do with that specific part of the prank.
I just wanted a prank, not poison.
For the record, Wolfgang would have found this hilarious.
As you all line up, getting ready to step onto your boats, you guys have a bit of a moment to cast any last-minute spells before you get onto your ships, do whatever it is you need to do. Oh, additionally, you were able to successfully hex Glenn into having some disadvantage on his wisdom checks, as he
beforehand too.
claimed him. Huh?
Glenn. Oh, we chatted. That was it. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Vicky will make one final attempt to fix her arm before this. It is a disadvantage, but the DC has been lowered. I'll roll this out in the open. The check is a 16. Or the DC is a 16.
That's high.
What is this for?
I'm gonna give Kylas and Vicky enhanced ability dex.
Okay, she'll have a straight roll on this then. 16. That's a natural 20.
So she gets advantage the rest of the day on everything.
No, she just doesn't have disadvantage anymore.
No, I tried.
As she steps on, there's a and her arm, steam begins to billow out. You hear the whirling of that thunderous clamoring energy within her chest starts to kick back in as she is back to her full power. Good timing on that. Is there anything else you guys would like to be doing in this moment?
I'm going to, on myself and Kylus, cast Longstrider as well.
Okay.
Sweet.
So Vic and Kai are advantage decks. Myself and Kai are Longstrider. Yeah, I'm feeling good at that. Oh, and I'm going to ritual summon my unseen servant as well.
I am also moving around quite a bit.
But you're doing the quickened ritual?
That would be good in case
if I need to for time, I can.
You get the feeling you
somewhere
have a
else and you
couple
need me to
moments,
come back for
not
some
necessarily
reason.
like
Okay,
a full minute.
Okay, so I'll quicken my
I
ritual.
can
Okay.
do it up to 3 people. Do you think just you two?
Yeah, people are
Like
starting
us
to
two,
settle
or-
down into stands.
Yeah.
People are getting their
You
seats
should
ready.
Probably throw one to Frogman or Kylus.
Okay. I'm gonna, before we leave, cast Psychic Whispers so that
Okay.
I can communicate with these 3 right here.
All right,
I'm
go ahead and
gonna-
roll. See how long you got them for.
I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability. 6 hours.
6 hours.
Nice.
You got them for like almost the rest of this day.
On what?
That's awesome.
It's twilight at
On
this
what
point. The
ability?
sun is starting to set.
Strength.
Strength.
All right, advantage on any strength-based checks.
Strong boy.
Strongy boy.
Okay.
I do want to send Oz to Wolfgang.
Okay.
Stay with him, stay invisible, and then I'll give him some items to take with him as well.
Okay. What's he taking?
Potion of greater healing and a potion of regular healing.
Okay.
So just to clarify on Longstrider, it doesn't say it improves their walking speed. It just says their speed. So if he's flying, his speed still increases,
Is increased,
right?
yes. Any speed that you have officially has been increased by 10 feet.
Sweet.
Flight, climb, burrow, all of it.
I have a burrow speed. That's interesting.
Yeah, weird. Wolfgang, you eventually feel just a presence nearby.
It hanging out. Can I tell that it's Oz?
No, that's especially with something that's invisible. You know something's close by and it's kind of small.
Okay, I'm gonna start inching towards that
Okay.
something.
Yeah. You just hear, "Psst, don't worry, it's me."
And that's why I gotta go. Okay. Back to normal. Everything's fine. I just kind of look over and give my head nod.
You hear in your head, "I think he almost tried to kill me again.
He does have that tendency.
He seems on edge."
Oh,
He's
knows
always
I-
on edge.
So to clarify with the psychic link, I can only talk to her, right? She is the
Yes.
operator if I need to get to them.
Yeah, operator, put me in touch with Nesta.
Put me through the next
Yeah,
time.
whatever you say to her, she can translate back to someone else. Okay.
All right, game on. I got all my shit out.
As you all begin to step onto your ships, Kylus, your stomach starts to... as that poison is really starting to set in right now. And as you kind of breathe through it and glance around, Glenn is not in the crow's nest.
What?
He lied to you.
One of his initiates is. He is functioning as the deckhand.
What a little shit.
And he kind of just nods to you and throws a grappling hook over his shoulder. On the ship, in terms of equipment that you have at your disposal, there's currently a carpenter's tools with plenty of equipment should you need to mend
cash ready for
things. There's extra rope. There are grappling hooks that you guys can take and use to try and latch on to another ship if you wanted to swing on over, or if you just wanted to try and save yourself from falling off the ship, that is also applicable as well. Plenty of wood, plenty of rope. Yeah, your ships are there and ready for you.
Are we allowed, flying is not allowed? Or?
Flying, levitation, all of that is allowed. The only current rule, do not hurt other people. You can slow them down, encumber them, whatever you need to do, but if a point of damage hits there, if for whatever reason people think that was your goal, there may be a penalty at the end of your race.
And how close together, side by side, are these ships all starting?
There's about a full dock in between them, so like probably 100 feet between each ship at the moment. The docks are set up for you guys to jump onto your ships. The ships are off to the left-hand side of each dock. Before you, as you see, there are a number of floating platforms out ways away with a number of what looks like mages who seem to have some spells ready to sling for your first encounter.
So, question about hex.
Mm-hmm.
If you hex someone's wisdom and they have permanent disadvantage on perception checks, would that also lower their passive?
Yes.
Okay.
I give
Takes
it
it
up.
down by 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
I knock it down by 5.
Okay.
And these mages that are out there, we can't
Making sure
target them with
Yeah, he's
HP
not gonna
drain and
notice
stuff
anything.
either.
No, you cannot do anything. Any of these mages out here who are here to cause the problems for you guys to navigate through, you cannot hamper them. You cannot do anything to them.
Can you counterspell them?
Nope.
Are there like buoys so it's very clear?
Yes, there is a
Okay.
very clear path with these floating buoys
Buoys.
buoys with blue lights.
Okay.
I cross those words.
Thanks,
That are
Dom.
kind of just like
Maybe if there was
ever
a
flickering, these
Okay.
blue flames, carving out a path for you guys. You're not supposed to navigate outside of that point. If you do, there is a time penalty.
Okay.
The goal of the race, to get to the very end before anyone else. There are only points awarded to first, second, and third place. Fourth and lower, you get nothing.
Get the experience of a fun time.
That's to the individual. What a grand race.
Question: the direction we're sailing,
Yes.
northwest, east.
You guys would be going south, and it curves ever so slightly west.
Okay.
So most of the path that's set up, it kind of skirts around one of those massive lunar pads that you guys had Old Will's Vigil on that one night. It's a different one. This one's
Yeah.
further south of the city. That other one was on more of the western side.
So the end of the race, we're heading west.
You'll be curving at the lower part, heading towards west, and then you'll be circling back up north.
Okay.
So there is a nice stint for a moment there where you will be heading west. Yes.
Cool. Just checking.
I'm going to psychic whisper to Rengwin, and just ask you to put this message through to Frognand that
Are we all on our ships now?
You guys are like getting ready right now. It seems like the event's about to kick off here soon.
or I tell us on the group before we split. But
Yeah.
if
Time's weird.
basically Frognand, I'm telling you, if you see any other deckhands from the other ships leave their ship, like they're going to try and board or get on another ship or something, tell me.
Aye, doctor.
While we're together as well, I don't know if we'll need it, but here's Eyes of Night if you need to see dark vision, just in case. You never know.
I will also say additionally, just for ease of just running this encounter, if you are on an enemy ship, by the time we get into a check for one of the obstacles, the people who are making that check are at disadvantage. As you are just harrying and bothering them, we will assume you're on the ship for the duration of that deal. We don't want to, because some of these checks will last, technically a minute goes by on some of them. I don't want to be doing 10 rounds of you trying to bother these people. So we'll just give them disadvantage as you're just harrying and hassling them. And then when we come back into rounds, we'll start you on that ship. Okay?
Let's do this.
So I'm not allowed to slap anyone.
It's a free
That's
action.
a free action.
It's a free action.
That's
It does no
canon.
damage.
Okay.
You can slap someone and everyone in the crowd will be like, nice. There we go, yeah. That one's free.
Ooh, she slapped.
I just picture Rengwin like running down the ship with her arm out, just smacking him on the face.
Like a metal pipe.
Yeah.
Just ding, 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 ding.
Like there's like 20 people on the ship for no reason, just for her to smack.
And then you cast breathe underwater, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This morning,
all
I cast
capable.
water breathing on the whole party.
Even me.
Just in case.
Never know.
In case someone tries to drown you.
Yeah, in case I have to rescue you idiots.
Hey.
Yeah, you just swim out there.
You don't know what I can do.
Swim out there and
I haven't shown you my wings yet.
Yeah.
His hair just goes.
The chest hair parts and becomes wings.
I didn't need
It's just
that.
so smooth baby skin.
It's like a flying squirrel. Just Wolfgang with his stoic face.
Don't ever cast fly on him.
Oh, it's like the Guardians of the Galaxy meme where you're just like slowly moving towards the camera.
Now that's flavor text. All right.
Flavor Town.
All right, everybody, board your vessels and prepare. We will be counting down in 1 minute.
You'll be counting down in 1 minute.
I will be.
I'm nervous. Are you nervous?
A little, but I think we're well equipped for the occasion.
It's fine that I've never really. I mean, I don't know. I think I may have been on a boat before, but if I do, I don't remember.
Well, it's like I always say. Outlook is everything.
I'm gonna, as she's
You're a Gmail
talking,
guy
as
myself.
she's talking, I'm just
Okay.
I quickly wrote down some notes about sailing a boat.
Oh, thank you.
Because I'm currently proficient in
That's
water
amazing.
vehicles.
Thank you. Now I know what a bow is.
The port is left, starboard, right.
Yeah, all that stuff. Okay, great. Thank you.
It's a lot of
That's
this equals.
Very helpful. Thank you, Professor.
You're welcome.
10,
I see
9,
them
Good
chatting
luck, Nesta.
In the background,
7,
Kylos
thank
just
you.
throws up off the back.
4,
You do?
I'm
Threw up
gonna
off
grab
the
a
back.
grappling hook
One.
and take out my
Start
axe.
sailing! Sails are dropped down and the wind immediately catches and everyone starts sailing off. You notice, you in particular, anyone who is your navigator? Or
I'm in the
She's
Christmas.
navigator.
I'm
your navigator. So you two notice as you grab onto essentially
Rudder.
your rudder, there are glyphs and runes that kick in, and the rudder itself is also acting as a propeller.
Nice.
So even if your sails are damaged, you're still going to be moving forward a bit.
Speedboat.
Pretty much. It's not that fast, but it is a more docile version.
What per second are we talking here?
I can't get
Can
into
we
that.
can we amplify the engine?
No.
Now I just
Well, I will let
Metal
you try
to
to
the
be
metal.
creative and
I just have a
clever.
very specific sound
wait
in
till
my
it's
head.
good.
Hydro Thunder!
Oh, God damn it.
I love that game.
That's really good.
All right, let me get some proper music.
Question:
here.
would you say that the enchantment on the rudder is a magical effect?
Oh, absolutely.
Spell magic.
Yeah, you can. Incur a bit of a speed penalty. As you all sail off, you guys have currently 2 rounds to do whatever it is you want right now. So essentially, 2 actions, 2 bonus actions, movement speed if you need to.
Do you want to go team by team sort of
Yeah,
thing?
let's
or
do
you want us
team
to go
by
around
team
table?
at the moment.
Okay. You guys go first.
Twilight Wins, what's up?
Question. Can I gauge how fast the boat is moving?
For the sake of keeping this very simple, I'm operating rounds, 6 seconds. That's how things are going to be tallying up.
Okay.
Consider 6 seconds is the fastest speed you're moving. You're not going to be going
So
faster than that
I
unless you're
asked this
contributing
in
to it.
regards that if I am swimming, will I be left behind?
Yes.
I have a swim speed of 60 feet with the...
Yes, you would be.
You
You would
would
be
be left-
ever so slightly left behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
About 70-ish.
About
speed.
70-ish. Yes.
And how many feet are we from each boat?
Currently, at the moment, you're about 100 feet away from each boat nearby you. You two, both of your ships are set up side by side.
Yeah, can you describe the layout of the left to right?
Yes. So currently, from left to right, you have the Crimson Collars, the Obsidian Wins, the Twilight Winds, Crimson Initiates, Nature's Watch, Waterway Warriors.
Okay.
Man, we're pretty far from the initiates.
Yeah. So we are the Obsidian.
So we have them to the
We're
left of
Twilight.
us,
All right.
and then the Crimson
Initiates. to the right.
Initiates to the right.
We have the initiates on our right.
Yeah, and we have the
Okay.
collars on our left.
You're going 720 feet every, I think, 6 seconds. No, sorry. Every minute, the boat is going 720 feet.
It's not terribly fast, but
So 72 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
70
roughly
72 feet around.
It's roughly 6.5 miles per hour.
yeah.
So I mean that's not
Okay, yeah. So I would start trailing after a
Yeah,
while.
eventually.
Okay.
It's more like if you fell off the front, you would have a great opportunity to catch something and climb up. If you fell off the back, You might need some extra help or throw that grappling hook fast.
Yeah. Speed doesn't make a lot of sense in D&D.
It doesn't.
No.
Because like most like speed racing sailing ships are going like 15 to 17.
It's why I'm counting time as rounds in this case.
Yeah.
It's the easiest way for me to keep track of it.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
So I think maybe the best approach would be to play it neutral, and then once someone gives us a reason to harass them, then we do that, so we don't paint a big target on our backs early.
I'm gonna transmit that to you two.
Or we paint a big target on our backs.
And what's the strategy there? It's
We
fun.
get ahead early on.
Yeah, but I mean, then they're gonna blue shell us.
I'll describe for you
That's a
guys
weird
real
term
quick as
I've never
other
heard
people are
before.
jumping into their first round. The Waterway Warriors, there is an individual who's on the middle of the deck who's currently reading a scroll.
Other people are starting out with the thing.
Fireball them.
Well, the Waterway Warriors technically are probably about to fuck with nature's path.
They're probably just gonna try and get ahead. The one thing that they're good at is sailing. They're not gonna fuck around and try and fight people.
Saw that with them.
Yeah, I mean, I think whatever team's ahead, I'll just try to teleport them off the ship and see what happens.
As you guys are discussing, the spell goes off and a gust of wind gets cast right into the sail, and their ship starts quickly taking the lead.
Shit. Can't this thing go any faster?
Anything you guys want to do, or just sailing forward for 2 rounds?
Full speed ahead.
Yeah, I think
I guess
sailing
sail
forward for
forward.
2 rounds.
I'm gonna move to the front of the ship and have the grappling hook ready.
Okay.
Swinging it like that.
Yeah. I'll call it to you. Maintain course for now, but depending on what others do, we may need to make a turn.
Aye, aye, sir.
Those Waterway Warriors in first.
Currently, yes.
Can I just make some perception checks to see what both the collar ships are doing?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll perception.
Can I join in that?
Yes.
Do you want 2 separate ones or?
2 separate, yeah.
I rolled ship for one, a total of 5 for the first one, total of 3 for the second one.
Total 5 and then total 3.
Uh-huh.
They seem like they're just chilling right now.
First one, which would be for the collars, which are the closest ones to us, 14.
14.
And then for the initiates, which are the further ones away, 6.
Okay. Initiate's hard to make out at this point. Over on the callers, they seem to be specifically focused on just sailing right now. They're not trying to make any moves, but they're not casting magic either to try and speed things up.
Can I try and see what Glenn's doing on the initiates?
Mm-hmm. I'll say because of how close you guys are, it's easy enough to see. He is just looking out ahead, looking over the ship. He's just taking stock of things right now. It's early in the race.
Okay.
No, ships haven't been damaged. People aren't running around just yet. We will be coming into our first check, the Gushing Geysers. As you start to approach lookouts, you see just these spouts of water appearing all over the place as these mages are thrusting water up into the sky. Lookouts, go ahead and make me a full perception check.
That's you.
That's you for us.
Oh, that is me. Victoria! Oh man, I have to do so much. Perception. That's a 9 from her.
If
Why
you'd like
didn't
to
you-
tell me her perception score, I can roll for her.
Have him roll for her.
Because he doesn't have access to the character sheet.
But if you just tell him the perception score.
That's true.
If that's all she's doing.
What's up?
So.
I'm rolling.
I mean, we'll do it next time, but we'll have you roll perception checks for Vicky, which is
Got
a D20 plus 0.
Not 20.
Dirty 21.
Well, currently this one's a 9. 21?
Filthy 21.
All right.
As opposed to a nat 21.
Well, I'm saying like I didn't get to the 20 naturally.
All right. You,
Unnatural 21.
you succeed in your check. With that, navigator. You're navigating for Twilight Winds.
Yeah, navigator,
Mhm.
yeah.
Navigator, you get to go ahead and make your check. Go ahead and make
What
your
check am I making?
You will be making a straight dexterity check. If you have proficiency in water vehicles, you can add your proficiency bonus to it. Otherwise, it's D20
I do
plus your
now,
dex.
right? Because he gave me.
No.
That's not giving you
That's not
proficiency.
proficiency.
Wait, so but this isn't a saving throw. This is dexterity.
It's D20 plus dex.
Your dex is +5, right?
Plus 4.
I think it's
+4?
yes,
Yeah, so you have 4.
9.
9.
19 with
19.
disadvantage.
You succeed.
If we don't have
Um,
disadvantage right now, because I gave you a.
Oh, right, you
It
did.
should be a straight roll.
It should be just
Oh,
a straight roll.
okay, then 21.
Okay, yeah, you still succeed. Okay. You said you got a 9?
I got a plus
Yeah.
5, so.
Okay, let's
pretty good.
see. Not only, unfortunately, is that a failure, that is a failure by more than 5. Your ship takes 1 point of damage as well. As you start navigating through this,
You guys
a
just-
massive geyser just busts right up against your ship, blowing out one of the sides. You're not taking on a ton of water, but it's starting to sink in a little bit.
What's our
It
boat's HP?
So it's just points of damage. We won't do. If you take 5, you're sunk. A successful carpenter's tool will heal 1 damage. A crit on a carpenter's tool check will heal 2.
I made myself proficient in carpenter's tools. I'm gonna see that, and I'm gonna immediately.
We will come to that in a moment.
Okay.
I have to resolve time. Twilight Winds. It takes you guys a full minute to get out of this section of the course.
Do I don't know?
Yeah.
No, I
That's
think
you
it's.
guys.
Oh.
Oh no,
So,
Obsidian Winds.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you guys are
Yeah.
Twilight. You guys are
We're
Twilight.
Twilight.
Yeah, you're Twilight.
Yeah.
Okay, I was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twilight Winds takes
So
a
it
full
takes a
minute to get
minute
out.
to get out.
You guys managed to navigate through it in 30 seconds.
Nice.
That's
Sweet.
a big lead.
Mm-hmm. We'll
30
see how
seconds.
everyone else did. The Waterway Warriors.
I really like not having to take rolls.
Do you?
Yeah, honestly.
Succeed.
Seems very complicated. I just get to sit back, stand there, look tough.
Nature's Watch. Fail.
Fuck those nerds.
We want them to win.
Nature's Watch.
We want not win. We want them to do well.
Crimson Initiates.
It's fun and stats team.
Crimson Initiates
fuck that
also fail.
Hate that.
And the Crimson Collars succeed with a natural
Go
20.
shit yourself somewhere.
Hmm?
Go shit yourself in a corner.
How many seconds ish
I am. I pressed it to take it away.
Is it all successes are 30 seconds, all failures are a minute?
Yes.
Off into the astral sea.
The Waterway Warriors, because their DC was a lot higher, because they were going into this with a gust of wind, but they rolled very high. They managed to navigate out of that space in about 20 seconds.
20 seconds. And then initiates and watch were both a minute.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then callers is 30 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Currently, as you all exit out, Obsidian Wins, you're coming out at the same time as the Crimson Collars.
Okay. With the Waterway Warriors ahead of us.
The Waterway Warriors are so far ahead right now.
Really?
Well, they're 10 seconds ahead.
At the very least, yeah.
What did
Because they also had a head start at the beginning as well. They cast Gust of Wind right off the bat.
What did that do for them?
It cut their time in half getting to there.
Get into there.
Getting to the check.
Oh, so they are quite in it.
Mm-hmm. They're at 36 seconds. Crimson Collars and Obsidian Winds are 42 seconds.
Nice.
Everyone else is a minute 12.
There's 2 of us that are minute 12, right?
3.
Oh.
Nature's Watch, Crimson Initiates, and Twilight Winds come out at the same time. Each one, actually no, you guys are the only ones who incurred a point of damage.
Ugh.
They failed, but not by 5.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So we're tied for
Okay.
second right now.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. Coming into a break as you guys head towards tidal turmoil, you have 3 rounds to do stuff. We'll start with Twilight Winds. We'll just keep that order. It will always be Twilight Winds, Obsidian Winds.
Okay. First round, I'm going to find that hole, grab the carpenter's tools, and start. I made myself proficient
Yeah.
in it when I rested.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll me a strength check. Actually, no, yeah, we'll do a strength check. Strength check plus your proficiency.
Okay. 22.
22. You bolster it up. That point of damage is now no more. You're back to 5.
Nicely done. Good job, Phil.
Obsidian Wins.
Is there anything we can do to go faster?
I'm trying to.
Unless there was something you were wanting to do.
Are we close enough? Like, are any of the boats within 90 feet?
I would say both Crimson's Watch and the Crimson Initiates and Nature's Watch are both within 90 feet at least.
Initiates are what cleanse on.
It's not like if you're at a minute 12, you're like side by side.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're just coming out of a turn. You guys are rotating back around. Like there's a lot going on in those moments, propelling yourselves forward.
What are you thinking?
Should I cast sleep on someone? Is it too early?
I think sleep. They think they have too much HP. I think sleep would only work on waterway warriors.
You can't pick one though.
Might.
It's an area effect.
AoE.
But it
Starting with the
targets the
lowest
lowest HP first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would only work if you're targeting waterway warriors, and they're gonna be too far from you right now. So I think everyone else is gonna have too much HP.
They're the initiates.
Yeah. You could try to blind someone.
Navigators, this is also the time if you want to move closer towards a ship. Too.
I'll summon my spiritual weapon just so it's around.
Do
Spiritual
you guys
weapon
want
is
me
up.
to move closer to anybody?
Let's get at least a shouting distance of the initiates.
Roger that. I'm gonna try and get us within 40, 30? What do you want to do?
This lateral movement won't cost us time,
No.
right?
No.
Get within.
Could try to blind Glenn and Crow's Nest.
Get
Mine
within.
is only 30 feet.
And he's not in the crow's nest.
He's not in the crow's nest.
Yeah,
Oh right,
Glenn's
yeah.
deckhand.
Yeah,
But you could try to blind
Still
whoever's
blind him,
up
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Let's keep it at. Get it to 40, and let's see what they do.
Okay.
So that's what I'll do.
You begin to sail on over. As you start to approach, Glenn kind of squares up at the side, pulls out a grappling hook, and he doesn't seem to be wanting to board, but he's ready. He's ready to respond as well.
I'm staring daggers at him.
Yeah, he's watching you. He's got a smirk on his face. He's watching though. All right. Obsidian Wins.
I'm looking basically right now to see what Crimson Collars are doing.
Okay.
If they're being aggressive in any way.
I'm supposed to get diagrams or something.
Crimson Collars seem to be solely focused on moving forward.
Okay.
They are not heading towards you.
And they're
for
maintaining
any-
pace with us.
Yeah.
So do you want to be aggressive yet?
We might not get another opportunity if they pull ahead of us in the next round.
Let's kiss close to them.
Yeah.
Kiss close.
Yeah.
Close.
Oh, we're gonna kiss real close.
Sail up and just. All right. Commence the kissing.
We're doing this. Come
Alice
here.
is just
How
holding the
close are you
rudder.
getting?
He's like sweating. He like, ties his hair back really quick, and then starts to turn in. I
Alright.
think we'll get within. What's the range on some of your spells?
Within 90 feet, I'm happy.
Okay. We'll shoot for 80.
80 feet.
No, we're 40 feet.
Yeah.
Sailing
Too far for them to
forward.
do some stuff.
Yeah, so you
but
can
Mhm.
somebody to-
Our bardic friend, who you had a fight with, seems to be functioning as deckhand, has the rapier out and comes up to the edge as you guys begin to get closer.
So they just
Nice.
let go.
As we get in that range, we're pulling the trigger.
Let's do it.
All right. So we're doing the Crimson Collars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that Judy, Alex, and Scott?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
because Babasha is the
Sorry.
is on the initiates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Babasha is on the initiates. So over here it'd be Judy.
Okay. And where's Scott?
Scott
The
is currently up top.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Whatever you want, man.
I'm gonna.
Oh no, sorry. Scott's sailing. Scott's navigator.
Not anymore.
right.
Vortex warp. I'm
What's
gonna
that save?
con save.
Constitution save. That's a fail.
Natural
Natural 2.
Nice. So I'm going to put him 90 feet behind his ship in the water.
Holy shit.
as the glyphs begin to go down, the ship goes to a
That was
noticeable
smart.
slower move. It's still moving forward, but it's a lot
So
slower.
somebody has to
And
be
you guys are
holding it?
starting. Yeah.
For the okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
someone needs to be manning that spot. The second you do that, Judy starts running over there,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, go off,
and she
Judy.
immediately hops on, looking back, and she will, and he reappears on the deck
Okay.
as he chooses to fail the save.
Nice.
He also gets vortex warped.
Nice.
Interesting.
Damn it.
Well, she's running back and casting that spell.
I can't count a spell, right? Because it's too far.
It's too far. We're 80.
Otherwise, I was going to counterspell you.
But they're not close enough to block this, so I'm gonna try and scorching ray their sails.
All right. Roll to hit. Each one takes double damage. Each ray has to deal over 10.
Okay.
If you succeed, I'll look at me.
20 to hit with the first one.
Hits.
5 plus 8.
16.
16.
16. That hits.
Okay. And then a 9, so 17.
17 hits. Last ray.
Jesus. That was a natural 20. But it's actually a 4.
4.
12.
That 12 too low, unfortunately.
Okay.
Does go it actually like boom, 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 you start putting holes and the other one just goes right through one of the holes that you made.
Okay. Here, 2 half damage.
Yeah, roll each one individually and we'll double whatever you get.
Okay. 4 double to 8.
Double to 8.
Yeah.
Not enough. Starting to singe the edges.
Second one is 12 double to 24.
24, yeah, that's just the left side of that sail just catches immediately.
And then 6 double to 12.
Alex up at the crow's nest is like, ah!
6 double to 12.
Double to 12. This thing is fully inflamed right now. They are currently at, so each section can only take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
So, but I'm gonna raise the DC if they want to try and fix this.
Gotcha.
Nice.
All right.
Their sails are down for now.
Yeah, they're suffering a speed penalty as well for this.
Okay.
And so did my vortex warp stop their speed at all, or
It
was
did
that
for a little
negligible?
bit, right?
For a moment.
Okay, negligible though.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
Can I cast something, or is our...
No,
We
you
have
can-
3 rounds.
Oh,
so
great.
that was first.
I'm going to cast Command on the navigator of the ship close to us. I'm going to cast Grovel.
You're going for the Crimson Initiates.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Who is the one who you're going for the navigator?
The navigator would be Babasha.
Baba Shah.
Mm-hmm.
Great. I'm going to cast Command for Grovel
Okay.
on him.
Wisdom save.
Yes.
15.
Natural 19. Plus nothing.
Rude.
He kind of. Maybe another time. Hunkers down.
Just so you know, command is a great upcasting one because if you do it to 3rd level, you can target all 3 of them.
Excellent. I'll do that next time.
All right. But then it wastes the 3rd level.
Yeah, but what else am I doing?
Since that didn't go off, I'm going to hold. For now, I'm gonna hold and see if Glenn throws his grappling hook. If he
Okay.
does, I'm gonna try and swat it out of the way.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm gonna try and cut it.
Okay. Just as it's
Yeah.
coming on over. All right.
And can I send my spiritual weapon over to that ship as well?
How close are you guys right now?
40 feet.
40
It has the range of 60.
to cast, but to move it, I believe, is only
It's
20 feet.
Correct.
Yeah. So you can move. You can summon it at 60 feet, and then every turn after that, you can move it 20.
I gotcha.
While all this is going on, I'd like to cast Find Familiar. Bring my lizard out onto my shoulder.
Sure. At attention.
Comes out with a little eye patch on.
Ready to go.
Can I take
That's actually true. She does have an eye patch on.
Excellent.
Can I take my spiritual weapon away and recast it 60 feet away?
You would have to burn another spell slot. You'd
Just
have
so
to.
you know,
You'd have to
Daniel,
end the spell and
She's
recast.
always had an eye patch now. This whole time.
I don't believe it's like an action to end the spell.
Like, oh, you never
either.
noticed?
Okay.
I think you just,
So
you
weird,
just
in front
choose
of
to
my
end
face.
it.
When I get her
So you
drawn,
can choose
I'll
to end it, then
remember
boom,
Yeah.
bonus action, cast it
I'll do
60
that.
feet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, what you up to?
I'm going to have it cut the grappling hook if I can on Glenn's ship.
Oh, swing at the one that he's holding.
Mhm.
Sure, go ahead, roll to hit. I will say, because it's a targeted attack, it is a disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's 13.
13. Let me see here.
You do +7?
I'm gonna have him. I'm making up functions here. So
Yeah, baby.
stay
Test
with me.
yourself.
Yeah, with an 18 plus 1, he pulls away too quickly. He kind of backhand the weapon back a bit and starts to backpedal.
My sword kind of like hops around a little bit, and, like holds itself. Yeah.
All right,
It bows.
coming into round 2 of 3. What would everyone like to do? We'll start with the Twilight Winds again.
Do we want to get any closer than 80 or than 40 feet?
Hold for a second. Do you want to try that 3rd level?
I'm gonna try upcasting command. on 3rd level
Okay.
for all.
Wisdom saving throws for all of them.
15.
Babasha. That's a natural 16. He saves.
Okay.
Now we'll go with Glenn. He also doesn't add anything. It wasn't in the. It was a natural 20, but it wasn't in the actual space.
We'll take it.
Yeah. Ooh, that's worse. 7. He fails. So
Yes.
he will, as he backs up, he kind of like involuntarily just bows. Up in the crow's nest, they also don't have a bonus, but they got a natural 18.
Okay, but I'm gonna use my bonus action to have my spiritual weapon try and cut the grappling hook again.
There's no roll needed. He's not trying to pull away from this. It just cuts it in half directly.
Motherfucker, my sword dances around a little bit.
So when that happens, I am going to get on the siding and jump forward. And as
How close are you now?
40 feet.
We're 40.
40-foot jump.
Fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna leap out 10-ish feet and then face down.
Okay, gotcha. I was like, I don't think you can make that. I was like, I know you have high strength, but I don't know if you
I
can
can
make that.
absolutely make that.
Yeah, catching yourself in the air for a moment before bursting into a dust cloud of frost and wind.
Ooh,
Glenn
pretty.
needs to make a saving throw.
You're appearing next to him?
Yeah.
Wisdom save?
At disadvantage,
Yes.
right? Because he's already bowing.
No.
But isn't it,
He's just currently
isn't
prone.
it disadvantage because of hex?
Ability checks, not saving
Oh.
throws. That's an 8. Fail.
Cool, he's afraid of me.
He's afraid of you.
Cool, he's afraid of me.
So,
Who's afraid of him?
that's my bonus action. So, as an action, I'm gonna pick him up.
Okay.
Cradle him like a little baby.
So I'm just gonna, and then, as my second action,
Action surge.
no, not action surge because it's part of an attack. I'm gonna
Oh.
yeet him overboard.
I mean, he's
Gonna eat
groveling,
him
but he's not
overboard.
incapable of resisting.
He's just
you.
prone.
Correct.
He's just prone.
Uh huh.
So yeah, he'll fight back.
It would be contested.
Okay, he's
Yeah.
at disadvantage
Because he's afraid.
because he's afraid.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'm at advantage.
At least let him try.
It worked in the first round. Why not do it in the second?
That's a natural 20. Athletics, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 24.
That's only
Tactical lift.
It's only a 17 for me.
He brushes off. He brushes off your grapple and then goes back down. Like he needs to be here. You can try another grapple.
Yeah, I'll use my second
Yeah.
attack to re-grapple.
Oh, that's not as good.
I like to see him grovel.
Yeah.
15.
It's working it for now.
16. I still beat you.
Oh my
He
God.
brushes you off again. I rolled a 10 and a 17.
This
just-
fucking guy.
Action surge.
Yeah.
Now's the time to use it.
And grapple the next guy too.
There we go.
That was another natural 20. That's not the one I'm taking.
Yeah, 26.
Oh yeah, I fail. 18.
Yeah, I'm getting
You
bad, and I'm
grapple
just,
Eat him!
and yeah, second attack. I'm going to use it to.
Yeet.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna walk him over and just.
Still an athletics check.
Yeah.
Because he's gripping onto you. Ooh. Wait a minute. He's going to try and take you with him. So if you fail this, you'll be pulled off with him.
Oh
It's fine.
Yeah, you got another face tap.
Yeah. You can dash for 120 and then face that back on the ship.
Dirty 20.
16, I fail.
Ooh.
And he just slips off.
As he's
Splashing into the water.
as he's going down. Deja vu.
And he catches the rope ladder on the side.
It's fucking so
It
annoying.
didn't drop him off the back. We have to go in rounds. We have to go
Cut
in
the rope
rounds.
ladder.
Isn't he groveling now? He's being commanded to
Oh.
grovel.
He has to spend his entire turn doing it.
Does command end if he's forced out of it?
Yeah, I think it does actually. If
'Cause I
the
think there's a
target
lot-
can't follow your command, the spell ends.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to do it anymore. He's been forced out of it.
So he doesn't get a dex check.
To grab the rope,
Yeah.
he's close enough to it.
even though he's being thrown off.
Yeah, he hits the water, swings by, catches.
Okay.
If he were to like try and catch the edge before falling off, that's a dex check.
Okay.
But he's already hit the ground, traveled a bit, and is now caught. He's lost a turn though. He's done. He's on the rope now and is gonna attempt to start climbing.
And you could tell him to drop next turn too.
Let's see.
Release.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Because you don't have to use the ones that are on there. You can say other things.
I mean, drop is
You should.
Oh,
is what it is.
yeah.
You let go of what you're
Yeah.
holding.
You hit them all
Yeah.
with swim.
Drown.
Stay swim.
That's true.
You can't.
Die.
Because
But
they
I don't
can't
think you can
hold
make
the
them do
You can't
something
make
to
'em
harm
die.
themselves.
No, you can't make them do something.
But
to harm
I think you
themselves.
can just be like swim. They-
Yeah.
We're all right. We're all going to swim.
That's it for
Please
me.
make me a wisdom saving throw. Mm-hmm.
At advantage, because you're so wise.
Nope. He's
I
intelligent.
tried.
8.
The doctor.
You are a held person.
Ew.
You freeze up as Baba Shah. One of his favorite spells.
I bet it is.
Oh God, no. That's a terrible.
Oh, which one's Baba Shah?
terrible.
Guy was a.
Huh?
Which one's Baba Shah?
The
He's
sword
He's the
bard.
navigator.
Navigator. Oh,
What
right.
is
Glenn
he?
was the only one that
The
failed.
swords bard. The
Yeah.
one that was flirting with you, right?
Well, he kissed me. I mean,
He,
Is that how it went?
It was weird.
All right, coming to the Obsidian Wins.
But I went with it.
He went for it. You mean?
Obsidian Wins. What'd you like to do for this next round?
I mean, we're pulling ahead right now,
Yeah,
right?
I think I kind of want to play defense now that we're pulling ahead because anything that I do, Judy's just going to reverse probably. Because basically I'd be teleporting and shoving.
If we get close enough, I could counterspell.
Mm-hmm. But do we want to waste your only other big spell?
I can regain a spell
Otherwise
slot.
they're gonna try and throw me
So I'll have
overboard
two.
while I'm held.
I think if we can pull ahead, then no need,
Well,
right?
they can't. They're not deckhands. They can't leave their stations.
Because
can
if
cast
we
first,
just
but they can't leave their
maintain
stations.
Yeah,
time
I
to
rolled
speed
one, Glenn
ahead,
could pop back
then we
up.
can both
That's true.
potentially counterspell anything they throw at us.
True. All right.
Yeah.
Keegan, I come in
Um,
Are you guys in the lead right now?
Yeah.
We
We're
are in
second.
second
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
One of those motherfuckers is way ahead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the fucking water people.
Oh yeah.
and I
They're-
think
they are rounds ahead of.
it's
somebody
just
else.
fine if they
Yeah.
win.
Yeah, they lost really bad the
Yeah.
first thing.
Yeah.
So, and like, I imagine this event's also worth 3 points.
Do we know
depending on where
that?
you come in.
It wasn't announced.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, like, they can't have this one event counteract the other 2 events.
Well, and this is
So-
their event. They're not going to win the next event
Yeah.
either. So yeah, I think we just maintain course.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
You sail straight on.
Yeah, I will use my action and I'll pull out the scepter and activate it. The snakes will come to life.
Get a spell
bite
slot
me and I'll
back.
get a spell slot back.
Nice.
You feel that wind rush through you. All right. You guys continue sailing on. Final round. Coming up to Twilight Winds.
Casting command again.
Okay.
Upcasting it. So I'm gonna try and hit all 3 of them on the boat.
Okay.
Once more.
Wisdom saving throws from all of them.
Yep, that'll be
They-
15. I'm gonna
DC
command them to drop.
You have to do the
Oh.
same one for
Yeah.
everyone.
Just don't move. Is that better than?
I'd say drop because at least 2 of them. If the navigator drops, he
Yeah, they stop.
lets go of
Yeah.
the thing, and then yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Drop.
I'm gonna cast drop.
Okay. Baba Shah fails with a 12.
Great.
So he does let go, and the runes close down. Glenn, this will be a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so cocked. Try again. 5.
Yeah.
Oh!
And there is no rope for him to grab onto at that point.
Nice. Very
Um,
good. Very good.
Nice.
I mean, we'll do it for the person up top.
Mm-hmm.
Not that, yeah.
12, so they also drop whatever they might have.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Off the edge.
The person up top, do they have like a?
Not currently,
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
but
Like, this is a nice telescope.
Yeet.
Yeah. Throw.
okay, let's see.
Nice.
Question. So
Yes.
for that last round, since we were just moving ahead, could I have Frognan as the deckhand tighten lines like on the eastern side to catch more wind?
Do you want to coax some more?
Yeah,
some
to try
more
to get a little
wind?
more speed.
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. That would have been a check.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
because I'm doing anything to help us maintain as efficient as
Yeah.
possible.
Okay. With his guidance, I will say I'll give you advantage on this check.
Nice.
And
I'd be bringing my unseen servant to whatever they can assist with.
Oh, okay, so you'll have advantage no matter what. Go ahead and just make a strength check.
You're really good at that.
I'm
do it. You can tighten
perfectly
some lines.
average.
This
at
is your
it.
ability to tighten lines quickly enough.
15.
15, yeah, that's actually great. Boom, I will say you guys catch a little bit more wind
I want to catch more wind.
for
I'll come
that,
back
so I
over
will
and
shave a few
catch you.
seconds off your time.
Now that Glenn's off, can you actually move the boat closer?
Yes.
Yep, moving a little closer.
Is it up to us? Are we
Yeah.
on our? Okay, great. Yeah, so I'll move it within 30 feet. You want 20 feet? What do you want?
As you guys are getting close, you see water starting to rise. You guys are about to head into your next trial.
And I'll telepathically say to Rengwin, I think I saw the deckhand of the Crimson Initiates leave the ship. That's what the professor wanted me to say.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
Okay, it just dawned on me. Thank you, Frogman.
Got you.
Actually,
Got you.
Actually, as you guys are looking at it, the Waterway Warriors are already there.
Already
And
where?
they are in their trial. And a tidal wave of a massive proportion is coming right at them at a diagonal, and they are hard turning, trying to catch it so they go sailing over it forward rather than getting hit from the side.
Let's do that.
I need to get back on the ship.
Since we have an example ahead of us and how they're doing it,
Mhm.
And I'm smart.
That's going to be part of a perception check when you
Okay.
go into it.
um,
I have to follow how some of this is laid
Yeah.
out.
we're, in
I
the,
have to.
we're in the third round, right?
You guys are leading the third
Okay.
round right now. Yes.
So I would get a roll to break out of hold person, unless making them. No,
Yeah.
it's making them drop an item. That's not going to cause anything for concentration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw.
Tactical
18.
wisdom.
That breaks it. You shake it off, but your turn does end.
Yes, I know.
And you sail how much closer? You're
What are we
like
saying,
right
20
next.
feet?
Give me 25 feet.
25 feet.
25 feet.
All right. Obsidian Wins. What are you up to? Just sail, keeping the course.
keep the course. Maybe
Because
try and get-
they're really falling behind now,
Yeah.
right? The Crimson Collars.
Yeah, the Crimson Collars are.
How many seconds ish would you say
because
behind?
they're putting out a fire and they lost speed from the sails.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're probably about 8 seconds behind right now,
Nice. And still losing.
and
speed.
still losing. Yeah.
Cool.
Should we try and
Actually, I will
Catch
make
a
a
little
check to
more
put out
wind?
those fires.
speed up a little bit more?
Catch a little more. Yeah, sure. I mean, although, do we want to maintain as much malleability as possible going into the wave? Is catching wind gonna hamper us in terms of our malleability?
I don't know, but my
Who's gonna eat back?
Yes.
vehicles,
Back at the beginning.
water vehicles skills tell me.
What was the question? I was
Yeah,
moving
so
numbers.
if we try to tighten sails and catch more wind to enhance our speed,
Mhm.
is that going to compromise our ability to maneuver when we get to the?
Yes.
So maybe let's
Speed
not
is always
do
a
that.
sacrifice for agility.
Okay.
The Waterway Warriors seem to be doing a great job at it, though.
Let's-
they
let's-
still have their gust of wind pushing them through.
And they
Still?
survived
Jesus.
that. They
Yeah, 'cause-
survived that wave.
Well, they're just getting into it.
Okay.
Okay.
They haven't made new rolls yet.
Well,
Not
they must be
currently.
at the end of their minute then.
Yeah.
Pretty close, because gust of wind is a 1 minute spell.
It is, but
They're continuing to cast it.
well, no. It's remember a minute for you guys has been going on
Mhm.
because you're behind them.
Yeah.
But they're 39 seconds into their spell.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
because
good.
they're kicking ass.
Yeah.
Perception check to see how they're doing it. Maybe it'll help us
Try to study.
Yeah.
Yeah. For our third round, let's all just try to study, and we'd be asking Vicky to do the same.
She can't. She's lookout. She can't.
Yeah. Just kind of perceive what they're doing, try to study what they're doing.
Yeah,
basically.
that's the upcoming
Just
check.
report back. Cool.
Okay.
All right. You guys are sailing in. We come into tidal turmoil.
Since it's a bonus action.
Nope.
Damn it.
You came into this event on the ship. So I need perceivers, Paul.
Hey.
Go ahead and roll me a d20.
No.
Nat
Perception
20.
check.
Nat 20.
I don't do that.
Just add 0.
Nice.
18.
18. You
Nice.
succeed. So
Fuck
you
yeah.
lower the DC for the navigators. Twilight Winds. Perception check.
Oh. 6.
6. Okay. Navigators, make your checks.
20. Dirty.
20. You still succeed.
Yes.
Yes.
You still succeed. Even even while you're feeling just a little bit distracted, celebrating that victory over Glenn, and you kind of look back, and boom, there is a wave already on you guys, but you've caught your moment exactly when you needed to, and you adjust appropriately, sailing over. And as you begin to descend, there's another one on the horizon, but you catch that one as well. It seems they're hiding other tidal waves behind the bigger ones. And it is a wave after wave as you guys are navigating across these. What'd you get?
18.
18. You barely succeeded. Oh wait, no. You super succeeded.
Yeah.
Never mind. Because
I
your DC was lower.
Because I was like, she lowered
No, your
it.
DC was
Yeah,
lower.
okay.
Yeah. You guys both teams move past with only 30 seconds on this
Nice.
compared to a
But there,
full
you
minute.
guys are already ahead of us. By
Yeah. So can we get a rankings and by how much?
Well, he's probably got to roll.
I got to
the
roll
other
for them
team.
too.
Oh, yeah.
They're about to mess up. So.
Obsidian Wins.
What about the freaking? Yeah, I want to know how the sailing dudes did.
Yeah, I have to roll theirs. Ooh, wow. They actually did really bad.
Nice.
They only got like a 7 total. I rolled
Whoa.
a natural 1 and a 2.
The tidal wave just.
Yeah, as they sail over, they're going to incur a point of damage as well on their ship. They navigate past it, but it does take them a full minute.
Nice.
Ooh, so we should be catching up.
Do this concentration on a spell too.
No, because they're not taking damage.
But within the full minute, the spell's expired now.
Yeah.
True.
Halfway through them, they got like knocked off course and they're just trying to get back on track. But then another wave comes through, actually scattering parts of the ship away, and they do incur a point of damage. Okay, Nature's Watch.
Yeah. How's Dad doing?
Oh, bad.
Oh no.
They
Good.
take another point,
Hate that guy.
and they actually incur a point of damage on their ship.
Beat the shit out of him someday.
Hope you do.
Threaten me.
I told you these guys were gonna just fucking shit the bed.
I thought Frogman was trying to make up with his dad.
I
Didn't
don't
you
care
say
what
that
Frogman
later?
does.
Hey, you
Yeah,
you
he
watch it,
threatened me.
son. It's not
Crimson
over yet.
Initiates.
I don't like when people threaten me.
The Crimson Initiates succeed.
Okay.
I'll do it again too. I don't
Since I'm
care.
on their ship, can I harry them and give them disadvantage?
Yeah, you did. And they succeeded.
Oh damn.
Can they get super
and you failed
disadvantaged
it.
for
Oh right,
laughing
because
at
I
that?
because I
Yeah,
am on this because I'm on the ship.
Yeah. So because they're spending anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute. So during that time, you're running around just like kicking shit, just like busting things up. You're like grabbing the handle away from them.
I'm gonna take
Like,
the great axe and just start hacking away at the mast.
If
Timber.
I was
Yeah,
one of them,
you're
I would
just
just put my body
causing
in problems.
problems.
You can't deal damage to me. Come on.
Yeah.
The deckhand
Tries
chains
to
and
get
stuff.
Please don't cut me in half. I
and
don't want
then
to die.
Sort of swings above their
the
head.
Crimson Collars. Oh wow, I got the same roll twice, but they do succeed.
Even with the ship on fire? Come on.
They fixed it during their last rounds.
Oh, shit.
So,
They
that is-
so how did they fix it? They
They
have more
patched it up.
sails.
Hmm?
How did they fix it? They had extra sails.
They had someone go up there and they're putting patches in right now.
Speed
Temp
sewing.
patch. Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. All right. What's the score update?
And I mean, they're still slowing down, but they're navigating through.
Model.
it.
Matches
model.
here. It's
So-
really good.
During all that chaos, the Crimson Collars pull into the lead.
In the lead?
Yes.
The collars ahead of us?
Even after we harried them and we've succeeded and they succeeded? Because they were falling quickly
You guys-
behind.
Yeah, they were like 8
They
seconds
should have
behind us, you
definitely
said.
at least been behind them.
Yeah, and we
Oh,
both succeeded.
I missed 10 seconds.
Okay.
They are not in the lead. No. The Obsidian Wins are currently in the lead.
Woo!
Nice.
Wolfgang's cheering in the crowd.
Followed behind them, catching back on track as the Waterway Warriors.
Okay.
Nice.
And then the collars.
No, and then us. Colors.
Twilight Wins.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Sorry.
That's
The
okay.
fact that it doesn't orientate itself in order, and I just have to figure it out. In first place, Obsidian Wins.
Yeah.
Crimson Collars, second place.
Okay.
Waterway Warriors, third.
Should be doing
Yeah.
this in J.J. Applegate's voice, but
The Crimson Initiates.
This is too intense for JJ.
No, a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Crimson Initiates behind that.
They can't
Okay,
be.
so they're
They
fourth?
can't be in front of us. The Crimson Initiates.
Yeah.
No,
They're even with us.
You
But
guys
we've-
failed.
No,
we
did
just
it?
succeeded.
They succeeded.
Yeah, they
Yes, she
succeeded.
got a 20. We succeeded.
Poor
we
Dominic.
failed perception and succeeded getting
You
through.
failed the perception. That's what it was.
This
You
whole
succeeded
thing
to
would
get
be incredibly
We failed
complicated.
Do you
what?
want Zach to like
We
keep track
failed-
of time?
No, she
Just
failed
know it?
perception.
I got this.
But
Oh.
you pushed us through
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
succeeded the whole thing.
Because I was like, you have to describe 3 other teams. So like, if
Yes,
you
I
want
do.
us to keep track of something, we can. All we're doing is thinking what we're doing on our turns.
And I am
Yeah.
tracking places at least.
And
Well,
I can
because
also-
we've also thrown Glenn in the water, so they've lost a little bit of speed, haven't they?
No, they haven't lost speed.
No,
They've
they just
lost
won't be able to
utility.
They've
repair
just
stuff.
lost utility.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
got
They
it.
just lost Glenn.
They lost Glenn.
He was just bobbing in the water.
This sucks. You're just like in the water.
Okay.
I hate this.
It's the Twilight Winds.
Tidal wave comes.
Then the Crimson Initiates.
He's dead.
And way off in the back is Nature's Watch.
Okay.
Dang.
Okay, so to recap,
So you're a little behind us
we
now
have
because
Obsidian
they failed
Wins,
that.
Crimson Collars, Waterway
I'll do it.
Warriors, Twilight Winds, Crimson Initiates, Nature's Watch.
Yes.
Cool.
All right.
Right.
Doyle rules.
Thank you.
I'm extremely mobile.
Someday, I hope something real bad happens to your family.
You can move 150 feet around.
Okay, so you guys, and then the Waterway Warriors, and then the Crimson Columns.
So how
Yeah.
far
We're
along
in
this
fourth.
path does it seem like we are? Are we about halfway through the race? Are we about?
You guys are coming up to Shipwreck Cove, which is something you are allowed to go completely around, and it is a solid amount of time set up. You can try and speed your way through it if you want to, or if you cut through, it shaves a ton of time off.
Okay.
It is a
Shipwreck Cove.
it is a shortcut. The DC's very high.
Just question: is this the western part?
At this point, yeah, it would be.
Okay.
It would be.
You gonna try to call Rafiq? Okay.
see.
So, question then: do we want to take the long way and all gust of wind us instead? So
Well,
that
we'll start
we...
with the Twilight Winds.
We
You
try
guys
this
have 3
first,
rounds.
and then
Okay.
How
And then if
far
that
are
doesn't
we
work, then that's
from
what we do.
the Crimson?
Initiates.
Initiates.
Well, then I can always.
do we want to not go the same route?
They're pretty far behind you guys.
How far is pretty far?
Should we roll dice to see?
What would that be?
Talk to Rafiq first.
Okay.
Close to 200 feet ahead of them.
Well, we don't want to slow down.
No, don't slow down.
Okay.
Since Glenn's in the water and it's just the 2 of them, I am.
Yeah, Glenn is a non-variable now.
I'm gonna throw on the hood
Mhm.
of the Cloak of the Mana Ray and action dash.
Back to the ship.
Yeah, catching it to the ship.
You catch on, or you're just going back to your ship, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Catch onto the rope ladder, climb back up.
Cool.
You're back on.
Are any ships nearby us now?
With you guys,
The callers.
the closest one actually, the Waterway Warriors are pretty close to you guys. They're ahead of you right now.
But they're easy. Wait, is it?
Nesta, do you think that they're going to take the shortcut? Should we take the shortcut?
Oh, okay.
Waterway Warriors are probably going to try and take the shortcut to make up for lost time. They're adept at this. I'm not sure if we're best suited for it. But
The only person who currently has 2 minutes on their time right now is Nature's Watch. They are way back there.
Mhm.
I'm also kind of feeling like kind of a fuck it vibe today.
That's like
I hear you,
some
girl, I
questionable
hear you.
gummies beforehand.
Nesta's
Yes.
also poison.
Fuck it.
With chaos.
we're in a competition. Let's go for it.
All right. Yeah, that's what I like to
Can
hear.
Since I'm proficient and I'm the deckhand, I can move around. Can I assist her in navigating and give her advantage?
Yes, absolutely. That is the benefit of being the deckhand. You get to jump around and do extra stuff for other people.
Okay.
Yes.
In preparation, I am gonna try and do anything that no, I don't want us to speed up. Never mind. We're gonna maintain course.
Maintain
and,
course.
Yeah.
Do you
We're
want to for
gonna
the full
maintain
3 rounds?
We'll see what everybody else
Okay,
says,
I'll
right?
still take it round at a time. If
We're
things
getting
change.
ready. We're mentally preparing ourselves to go through the shortcut.
Can we speed up
Okay.
like the first 2 rounds and then set back to normal?
You can
last
try and
round?
coax out some wind from the sails, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll do that the first 2 rounds and then go back to normal speed the last round, so we're not.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make me. I guess I made it strength, so yeah, it'll be a strength check.
Like you said,
Yeah,
strike
proficiency
buddies.
bonus as well.
All of us are just.
Well, wait. Do you have proficiency in water vehicles?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Yes. That is a 19.
19. You coax some more wind out of those sails.
Catching up to those waterway wiener dogs.
Waterway
Yes. www.
Waterway wusses.
It smells like boiled hot dog water.
Obsidian Wins. Anything you guys want to do?
So you try with your feet.
I'm gonna, yeah.
And then if not, then I say we gust of wind and
Straight through shipwreck code.
You're chaotic. Well, and I help you navigate. So that'll make up for the disadvantage that you'll incur.
Oh god, it's Star Fox. Use the boost to get through!
Whichever way you want.
Alright, I'm gonna try and
Do a barrel roll.
try and reach out to Rafik first.
Okay. Ooh, this is a first.
Yeah. Alright, look, I don't ask for a lot, and I'm really not feeling too well. I really want to shut this asshole up. I need your help.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check.
Advantage.
A straight roll, because he's poisoned.
Because he's shitting himself. Got it.
Yes. I'll make it a straight roll. It's not a disadvantage.
17.
17. We'll find out what happens.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
I switch my concentration over to gust of wind, pushing it into the sails, and then I go to assist him with his navigation.
We're steering through it.
Okay. I mean, you have to still be close enough for the gust of wind to be hitting the sails,
Uh,
because it's centered on you.
so then can I instead send my unseen servant to help him navigate?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so my unseen servant will help him navigate while I gust of wind the sails.
Okay. You are catching a bunch of time. Is there anything else you guys want to be doing beyond that?
Get the fuck away from everyone that's going to target us.
Okay.
Say
Yeah.
a prayer to Lunaris.
I will do that.
Can we have Vicky look ahead through shipwreck to try and start?
I mean,
plotting a
she'll
course?
do the perception check when
Okay.
she gets there.
We're gonna make it. It's gonna be fine.
Oh my god. For the record, I think this is a bad choice.
Twilight Wings, no one else is trying to approach you guys.
Okay.
I
How
will
close?
say a prayer to Lunaris.
Okay. Oh, you want to pull for Lunaris' help?
Mhm.
All right.
Divine intervention, baby.
Oh gosh. Okay. Let's see. This will be a persuasion check,
What are you praying for?
but you can use your wisdom modifier instead of charisma.
Oh, but you are proficient, so.
Yeah, you get the proficiency, but the wisdom bonus.
So it's 3 plus your wisdom, which I believe is 7.
I know it's
Yes,
a tricky
It's
set.
not great either way.
Yeah, I didn't roll very
She
good.
rolled a nat 3. So.
10. 50-50.
As you start to mutter your prayer, there's just you just hit this bump of wake in there, and you bite your tongue a bit, and the prayer is lost in that moment.
No!
Unfortunately.
How close are the Waterway Warriors to us?
This is round 2, so I gotta move them up a bit. The Waterway Warriors to you guys, they're relatively close. They're not. They're still behind you guys,
Are they behind us?
aren't they?
The Waterway Warriors, when we
No,
last
they're ahead of
left
you.
them.
Oh no, but you
When we
guys
last left.
no, you guys passed them because you're catching extra wind.
Oh, okay.
That's
sweet.
why.
Sweet.
And they weren't able to catch extra wind.
They're not trying to right now.
Okay, so Water Warriors are now 4th, while Twilight is
I
10th.
think you're fucked.
The DC's higher because you're gust of winding through it,
Oh yeah.
unless you end the gust of wind before you go in.
Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm going to do anything else.
Okay.
You're the
How
one that
close
knows
are
how to
we?
sail, both
we
in
go,
real life
we
and in
just
fantasy
passed
Just
life.
pass them.
We got this.
Are they going into the center as well?
Hmm?
Can we tell which way they're going?
Hard to tell right now.
Hard to tell right now.
They're not in it yet.
I don't want to jump over because I don't want to
Yeah.
be stuck on their ship going through a challenge.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You survived once.
It's way more interesting.
Yeah, I
doing
don't wanna-
crazy stuff.
Press your luck.
Honestly, it's a better story.
Yeah.
Zach wants to mitigate risk. Prognian thinks this is fucking awesome.
Okay.
For the glory.
Just imagine if
One
we
round
pull it
goes
off, which
by.
we probably won't. But imagine if we do.
And we're still gust of winding in that round.
Mm-hmm. Oh right. So I actually shave a little bit of extra time off there.
Oh, how you're keeping track.
Carefully.
Look at him.
He's
He's
like,
Yeah, I want to see the
Sweating.
spreadsheet afterward.
There's no spreadsheet. It's me being like plus 18.
Yeah.
Plus this.
He has like 6 calculators open just
Right.
for everyone, just adding to it each time.
That was the day Dominic became a Rain Man.
Oh, right, man.
So what I said.
His brain's also dying. He's not part of this D&D session.
Our last round.
You
I'm here in
chose
spirit.
this.
I'm not complaining.
He's taking the safe route. He's making money until he's not in the safe route.
Yeah,
He's not making money.
Pass command
Yeah.
on the waterway warriors. As we pass them, you should command them to dive.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive,
Dive
and
and
dodge.
There's 2 dodges.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta dodge a wrench and you gotta dodge a ball.
Yeah.
Okay. You're keeping track of places as well.
Places at
So
least, yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong in any of
Mhm.
this. I believe currently it should be the Obsidian Wins in first.
By a long shot.
Yeah. I'm okay with that right now. The Crimson Collars.
Yep.
Twilight Wins.
If you say they just barely passed them, then yes.
Past the Crimson Initiates, right?
Past
They
the Waterway
should have
Warriors.
just barely passed
Oh
the
yes,
Waterway
yeah.
Warriors.
The Waterway Warriors are after them.
Mhm.
Then it's the Crimson Initiates.
Mhm.
Then it's Nature's Watch.
Yeah, the
Okay.
shit in the bed.
Math.
Yeah.
King of Math.
King of
you.
Math. Hey, basic addition.
Yeah.
What's throwing me off is I'm doing it in minutes and I shouldn't have done that. So each time I hit 60, I'm like, fuck.
You're the Denomin master.
Okay. Coming into Shipwreck Cove. Both teams are going in.
Yes.
Yep.
Gust of winds ablazing.
Gust of winds ablazing.
That
This
doesn't
is
go.
gonna be so high for
Come
you
on,
guys.
Rafik.
We're gonna go one at a time for this one. Obsidian wins because you guys are riding the lightning. Please make me perception
Not
check.
literally, right?
+0.
Unless we can.
You just supercharge the ship.
Yeah.
6.
We
Okay.
sail for the astral sea for a
Fucked
minute and
up.
come out on the other side.
We
Navigator,
blink.
you're at advantage.
I just rolled a 6 for lookout.
The check
You
has
gotta
not
roll.
been lowered, and it is currently even higher than normal because of the gust of wind.
I hate to be that guy, but he's at a straight roll.
Yeah,
Straight roll.
yeah, because you're getting help from
From my unseen
Buddha
servant.
Boo Boo Boo. Yeah, that's his name. Buddha Boo Boo Boo.
And we already perception checked.
Yeah,
did
and it was a total
poorly.
failure. He didn't get past 10.
Thanks for that.
Hey, that's what I do.
Dice never lets me down. But this one occasionally does great things.
Okay, even if we fuck up, our gust of wind will help us catch up again afterward. Maybe.
Yep.
If you still have a ship.
It's called shipwreck.
We're not gonna take 5 points of damage in one.
It's called Shipwreck Cove.
Cove.
How's that copium?
Guidance.
Keep drinking.
Add a D4.
No.
I'll just send a.
Oh,
No,
you
no.
gotta touch her.
Oh my god, you're killing me.
Pick the right one.
Lauren's like, I need to roll too.
I'm gonna pick this
Cheating
one
on you already.
because Rafik's blue.
Oh, that's right.
I'll also throw it out in the open. Can't look.
I can't see it from here.
It's a 16.
Oh,
Plus
that's
5.
good.
21.
21. The DC was 21. It's normally an 18. But because of the gust of wind, I added 3 to it.
And we're even faster because of gust of wind, yeah?
You're even faster because of gust of wind. You
What
guys
does this look like?
expertly navigate these moments of just weaving in and out of these sharp rock areas. Like where you should be taking slower paced turns in these moments, you cut through expertly.
We're leaning into the wind.
So let's see.
Thanks for peek.
Against the wind.
You're about to have your own
You
patrons.
cut the time
Honestly.
completely in half. What is normally, if you go around a 1 minute 30 seconds trip, if you cut through, it's 30 seconds. With gust of wind, it was 15.
Oh, we're so fucking fine.
Yes.
You guys easily just won this
Oh
contest.
my
Yeah.
god.
So the third's the last one, right?
We'll see.
No, I think
God
there's one
for
more
that.
after.
Thank God for that unseen servant.
Oh, we're on guard duty now.
Twilight wins.
I just take
I need
down
a
all the
perception
fucking
check.
collars.
As you come into this moment,
I'm so nervous.
go ahead and roll.
Do I have to roll?
Just go.
You are the
You're the
lookout.
lookout.
All right,
You
you're
guys
gonna do
can do
great.
this. You guys can do this. Guidance.
Yeah, honestly.
No, I can't because I'm concentrating on him for.
Mm.
It's not. It's
invincibility.
not a concentration spell.
Yeah,
You got
Guidance
this. You
is,
got
yeah.
this.
But he
This
doesn't,
is
he doesn't need his
just
strength
determining the
anymore.
DC.
Not. Oh, it is in Baldur's Gate. Never mind.
Oh no!
Natural
That
one.
one.
Oh.
One.
What does that mean?
Only for perception.
It's probably gonna lower it by 3. Like
About
how he
6.
increased the difficulty.
Immediately. But,
Why are you biting your lip?
Because I have to infer a negative.
Or
Okay.
it's gonna add 3 to the DC.
Mm-hmm.
Regwin.
I bet you theirs is also going to be a 21 DC.
You're at advantage. I'm helping you.
Yes. Correct.
It's going to be a 21 DC, I bet.
All right, 17.
17 total.
Really?
Yeah. 13 plus 4.
Mm.
But aren't you
No, he
No.
is.
I am. She's not.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Thank you. 17 plus 4.
Oh.
Just a massive spike of jutted pieces of wood pierce into the hull of your ship, and you guys get caught. And in that moment, your ship takes 2 points of damage. And as you guys are currently stuck there, you guys take this moment to hop off, and you guys are actually having to push your ship off of this thing. You are full-blown stuck before eventually getting righted back onto your path, hopping back in, sailing through.
How much time did that add?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Have you ever tried to unstick a ship from
Honestly,
another
that's
ship?
generous for
Yeah.
that.
It essentially
The
needs to be the
professor
penalty
and
of not taking the
Nest are
safe
very
route.
strong.
Yeah, so it's an extra 30 seconds of not taking the safe route.
Yeah. Honestly, that was a kind judgment for what you just narrated.
So you guys have 3 points of damage in? Oh no, you
No,
healed
we-
one.
we
You
healed
healed
one.
first
Yeah,
one.
yeah, we've got 2 points of damage.
Good guess.
Okay,
It's worth it.
the Crimson Collars are going to try and sail through.
Alright, these are the guys who want to fail because they're the second placers right now.
Well, even if they move through, they're not gust of winding.
No,
Yeah.
it's only 30 second,
But they still could at least threaten us.
potentially. They do succeed. So add 30 seconds to them, bringing us to, oh my god, mathematics. Okay.
So we were already ahead by a decent amount, and now we're
Yeah.
ahead by a really good amount.
Yeah. Can I ask how much we are ahead of the Crimson Collars in terms of seconds?
In terms of seconds,
Uh-huh.
you guys are
Or minutes or whatever.
a little over 20 seconds ahead.
Okay.
That's
okay.
it?
So we're
I
still.
mean, that's a lot.
Yeah.
20 seconds is.
Is
huge.
20 rounds of combat.
Nah, it's 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or 4.
God, I'm thinking minutes.
Yeah. That's okay.
Crimson Initiates coming through.
So there's no way we're that far ahead. There's no way they can hit us with anything.
Right. At
Crimson
that round,
Initiates
that's true.
fail. Yes. They get stuck.
They
An
took the
extra 2
shortcut
minutes
too?
to their extra 2 minutes to their time.
Okay, so we're still ahead of them.
We get out and they just go right in the same spot.
Pretty much. Parallel park into your spot. Nature's Watch coming through. Fail.
Yeah, they're like hundreds of feet behind.
They're
you.
super far
Yeah.
behind.
Like hundreds
Yeah,
of
they're-
feet.
So as
a
long as we get
non-factor.
gust of winding, it should be impossible for them to catch up. Unless
And they can't
outside forces happen.
do anything.
Waterway Warriors.
Well, if outside forces happen, hopefully Rafik still does.
Waterway Warriors succeed.
Sorry. Please leave a message for Rafik.
Well, I
After
want
the
them
beat.
And then
coming
what about
second
HP?
and third.
But-
Nature's Watch failed.
Okay, so then
And
what-
everyone tried to go through the cove.
Yeah.
Because it was
Right
closer
now we're
than
in
everyone thought it was going to be.
fourth.
The Obsidian Wins currently sitting at 1:51 in first place. Behind them is the Crimson Collars now. Behind that is the Waterway Warriors. Behind that is the Twilight Winds. Behind them, Crimson Initiates. Behind them, Nature's Watch.
by a long shot.
By
yeah.
a lot. I mean, 4 minutes, 48
They're
seconds.
basically
now.
out of it, yeah.
You could assume as much.
Okay. So it looks like it's really a race between first and second and third and fourth. And there's a pretty big separation between second and third.
Do you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to remove Nature's Watch and Crimson Initiates from
From the race.
because they're 40 plus. I'm going to keep anyone 3 minutes or lower,
Okay.
or like under 4 minutes or lower.
DQ'd.
Got it.
So we got
The storm has closed around them.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is a giant storm following all of us.
They're like, oh my god, when did that get there?
It was never part of the deal.
All right. Pushing forward, you guys have another 3 rounds. Twilight Winds, in terms of anyone who's close to you guys, because technically the Twilight Winds are in last place right now. You guys are
Yeah.
4th.
Yeah.
The closest people to you are the Waterway Warriors, but they're way ahead of you by comparison. In terms of time, you guys are at 3 minutes 53 seconds. They're at 2 minutes 39 seconds.
Oh,
Because they've been doing really well on everything.
Can we just try to catch up to
Yeah,
them
I'm just
and
gonna
then just
try and do everything to increase speed.
Yeah.
All we can do to increase speed just to catch up to them to probably. fuck
I'll
them.
say rather than during the 3 rounds, rather than
Does
it
it
taking
squeeze?
18 seconds, it only takes 9 seconds.
Gotta squeeze
While
out more
I'm
speed.
battening down to increase speed, can you cast Mending to
Yes.
fix the holes?
Although mending's a full minute to cast.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, rip.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just an action.
I thought it was too.
It's just an action.
I will say you can do some Carpenter's
beyond
Tools
is a weird
checks if you
look.
want to. Oh,
Can I
no,
leave?
you're
I
lookout.
can't
lookout.
leave the
You're
lookout,
lookout. You
yeah.
can't, yeah.
She was gonna be my backup, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like-
fix
Deckhand?
this in an inch.
Yeah.
Or
No,
okay,
I'm-
that
yeah.
you'd have to.
I'm the deckhand.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and I'm focused on increasing speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. It's two out of 5. We're good.
We're not taking on water or anything in this damage, or are we?
You kind of are. I mean, it's this narrative, just experience. It's
But is it slowing us down?
no, not really.
Okay.
It's more just incurred points of damage.
Okay.
I have a mage hand taking a bucket and just.
I have a mage hand too that's doing that.
Perfect. So instead of 18 seconds, it'll take you guys 9 seconds for this. So that puts you at 4:02. Okay.
Did we pick up some speed?
Yes.
A little bit.
Okay.
Rather than an 18-second interval, it was 9 seconds.
Even if we get second, the callers
They have
butchered the
0
first.
points right
yeah,
now.
they butchered the first round.
Yeah, but how sweet would it be to get first?
We're going for it.
Obsidian Wins. What are you guys up to?
Full speed ahead,
Full speed
yeah.
ahead, yeah, increasing speed.
Yeah,
Increasing
as much as
speed.
possible, and I'm still gust of winding.
Okay.
And my unseen servant is helping him navigate.
Putting you guys at 2 minutes.
Vicky's
currently.
just like, I'm queen of the world.
Yeah, and I think that's for all 3 rounds unless something threatens us.
That's the thing, you guys. There's so much space between most of you. No one can really do that anymore.
Yeah.
Not without a very sudden change of.
They'd have to like teleport ahead and then have a spell with like incredible range.
Yeah, that was a good call for you to scorching raise those guys then.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys feel like you're coming up to the final hurdle, you don't presently see anything. Obsidian Wins. You guys are coming up to it first.
I'm gonna.
I need a perception check. It's not rounds. We're going into the next thing.
Perception.
No, I'm not doing it.
I will
Watch it, he does
say,
it.
if we ever notice anything, I'm
19.
gonna drop gust of wind immediately.
Okay.
If we do notice
19,
something.
baby. I'm perceiving. Victoria's perceiving shit.
Great job, Victoria. Never been more proud.
19 fails.
Oh, if only she had bonuses.
Twilight Wins.
That seems
Perception
unfair.
check.
Oh, that's her.
This is the final hurdle. It's the highest DC.
17.
Fails. These checks will be pretty high. Not as high as the Shipwreck Cove, but that's partially because you guys
I
hit your
sped through it.
You hit your
I
nitro.
will, jump,
Yeah.
I will jump in and help Rangwin navigate
Okay. So you'll give her advantage.
whatever the fuck is happening.
Okay. As you all start to individually get into these moments, in your own selective spots, the water begins to twist and turn. As these whirlpools begin to open up underneath you all and begin to try and pull and suck the ship downwards.
And we can't target these environmental hazards with anything. That's against the rules.
Yep. Well, you can't target the person.
But could I
Who's
try to
causing?
dispel the magical effect?
No, because that's targeting the person who's casting the spell.
Okay.
Because you're not dispelling the whirlpool, you're dispelling the control water spell.
If I can argue otherwise?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you can. You can do that. What will happen because you did
I get
that
what you're saying.
will probably incur a penalty to your time. Okay, navigators, please make me a navigation check.
So I think
Brain
actually
Wind, you're at advantage 'cause you're getting help
maintaining
from the professor.
my
No, you go first.
You guys team.
You guys always do the perception checks.
Are you
first.
maintaining gust of wind?
I think that would actually help us get out of the whirlpool.
Well, so it's not a singular whirlpool. It's appearing underneath you, but as you're coming out of it, there's more out in the pocket. So you're trying to navigate through some of them as well.
Yeah, but
It's not just getting out of a whirlpool.
I
it's
do
navigating
think
through them.
speed is an asset this,
It was
right?
6 and 5.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna keep Gust of Wind up.
We're just getting screwed on the dice.
I
Yeah.
know.
The dice are
I
not your
always
friends on
roll
this one.
so well when it means nothing. I got a 10.
Not enough. You guys incur 1 point of damage to your ship.
Did we fix any of the damage on
No,
the
we
way
didn't.
in?
So we're at 3.
Oh, yeah.
3 out of 5.
You got 3 out of 5. What'd you get? Oh, you gotta roll.
Natural 19 plus 5.
The
24.
DC is 20. So you
Ooh,
succeed.
And we're Gust of Winding it.
And we're going
You guys,
balls to the
you
wall.
guys don't even go around whirlpools. The gusts of wind's just taking you past and through. It's just
I'm
enough
glad
speed.
you guys win.
You guys go down where the current's taking you.
Oh, we'll
and
ride
then-
it.
Yeah, and you ride it around and propel yourselves out of it. You catch a
catch
bit
some
of air.
And then we grind.
Ship just like
Grind
flies up
whale.
out of the water. Callus just vomits into the wind.
The fact you've been poisoned
I know.
and are doing so goddamn well.
In your face,
Love
Glenn.
it.
Where's Glenn?
I like the idea of
He's
like
gonna drink.
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah,
slow
he's-
motion
women.
he's
shot
like
of each
2,000
person
feet
like
back.
victorious.
The Twilight Winds, it takes
Amazing.
you guys 40 seconds to get there.
Okay.
Okay, the Crimson Collars will make their check.
But it's still a great.
You still agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. They couldn't navigate through it.
Nice, they also fail.
40 more for them. That puts them over 3 minutes.
Sounds like you guys got yourself a dub.
The Waterway Warriors.
They'll take us into first place if we maintain this.
I think
The
so.
Waterway Warriors just succeed. So that
They're like so nervous rolling dice.
It's just
I just want to throw them out
It's
there.
just
Look
like
like.
4th place. Like, it's if we end up in 4th place, it's like we get no points.
Yeah.
It's just gonna put us in a shitty situation.
Yeah.
as you all
And I
crest
lose
out of this
both, it
moment,
makes
or
me
start
sad.
to crest out of this moment, Obsidian Wins, being in the lead, there's the finish line. It's a straight shot.
Keep Gust of Winding it.
With the amount of space between all of your ships, there is no way to really harry anyone in the next 12 seconds that it takes to get to the finish line. So with that,
We don't get
Unless you guys
anywhere
have
close enough to them, like 60 feet maybe.
Face step,
No, we're not gonna get.
double dash.
I could
the
get.
closest person to you is the Crimson Collars, and they have over a minute lead on you.
Which is thousands of feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 10 rounds.
Because I can only get. I can
Dimension
get.
door.
And even from the Crimson Collars to the Waterway
Teleport.
Warriors. Well, actually, the Crimson Collar and Waterway Warriors are pretty close by.
Oh, they should totally
Make
fuck with
one
each
of
other.
them fuck with each
I'm
other.
gonna see if some fuckery happens.
Fuckery!
I'm just gonna make a check.
What kind
Fuck around
of
and find out.
fuckery is this?
Okay.
Fireball.
The Crimson Collars do worse.
Yeah.
Our ship explodes.
They rather than coaxing any speed from their sail, they're like slinging, like just throwing stuff, trying to make something happen, and they're just it's not feasible in this moment. As you all crest past your victory moments, we have in first place the Obsidian Wins. Second place, Waterway Warriors. The Crimson Collars are third, and the Twilight Winds come in last, fourth. Not
Still
last,
finished.
fourth.
Yeah.
Still finished.
Yeah, you got to finish. Everyone else does eventually cross.
They're
And
battered by
there's
storm.
currently like a rowboat out there with just Glenn arms crossed, just soaking wet, pissed.
Oh man, that's funny. That was worth it. That was worth it.
It was. We got to do the most fucking win.
We did.
I'm just happy that I threw Glenn in the drink again.
Yeah, there is a common theme here.
Yes.
I can't believe we did well.
Oh my god, you with
I
the shits.
literally-
Vicky almost only having
Yeah,
one
you
arm.
guys had everything against you and did perfect. And we like were trying to make sure that we had advantages and just got fucked.
It's the dice, man.
Yeah.
I love
Okay.
this dice.
Yeah.
So the
all my
Obsidian
dice are
Winds
down.
gaining 3 points.
Yes.
Bringing them to 5 points total. Oh my god, I forgot everyone's placement now.
So, in terms of this race that we just ran,
Yes.
or what points we had before?
Mm-hmm.
Obsidian Wins first. Crimson Collars lost time, you said, right?
They
Yeah, did that make them get third instead of second?
Yeah, because he said the Waterway Warriors came in
Yes.
second.
Yeah.
So Obsidian
The
Wins
Waterway-
first, Water Warriors second, Crimson Collars third, Twilight Wins fourth.
okay. So, boom.
But as far as the last one, it was the only one who had a perfect score was Nature's.
We've done so
Yeah.
well, I don't know if they could even catch up to us in the third round.
The leaderboards are adjusted. In first place, with 5 points, is the Obsidian Wins. Tied for second is Nature's Watch and the Waterway Warriors,
With how many
3
points?
each.
with 3 each. In third, Twilight Wins, with 2 points. And tied for last, the Crimson Collars and the Crimson Initiates.
Fuck those
When
guys.
they have 1
Yeah.
point, right?
They both team
Yeah,
has
you
1
guys
point.
win.
Yeah,
Because you have 5 points. There's no
no
way.
way.
So, assuming the third round is also 3 points.
Yeah.
That's true.
If that is the case, then we automatically at least win the bet.
We've already
Is
done
Yeah.
this is just like double Jeopardy, and it's
Yeah.
like first place 20 points. Like everything else just didn't matter.
Nothing else matters.
Yeah.
We would at least win the bet, which would be fucking sick.
With victory secured and the race coming to an end, we'll go ahead and jump into our break.
Excellent. Make sure you enter the
Oh, yeah.
competition. Rules are in the chat below. Win yourself a nice candle.
Lovely.
Yeah, let's hold up that bar
Candle.
candle.
Experience the
Not this
nostalgia.
candle,
that
but it's
is-
a
There,
candle.
the one that Lauren's holding.
Experience the
Oh yeah,
Lauren, lick
the
it.
sense
sense
of-
of pure rage.
Does
Not
it
this
taste like
one.
Ruland?
Not this one, because
Okay.
It's been places.
Good luck.
Really.
Thank you, Tabletop Candle Company. We'll be back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't forget that word in the chat.
We'll be back.
Exclamation point. Oh.
Welcome back, everybody.
And Shenanigans.
And Shenanigans. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Congratulations
Yes,
to the
congratulations
winner.
to the
Woo!
Name here.
winner. Insert
You
name
did
here.
You are the winner.
Winner,
Yes.
winner.
I'll mail it to you tomorrow.
Congratulations to
Personally.
you won. All right.
We'll insert that in post.
Yes.
Well, we know.
I mean, you will.
If you're
Remotely,
still here
too.
and you haven't received the message yet, please message us.
All right, bringing us back into the moment. As you all hop off of your respective vessels, you're greeted with applause and cheers by the adoring crowd, particularly for the Obsidian Wins. Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast.
Kyle's just like steps back against the railing on the backside and just slumps down. And just like is wiping
Flowers are just
sweat away.
hitting you, draping off of your body. All right.
I got contact with my dad. What would my dad look like?
Your dad's coming in fucking last right
He's
now.
way back.
Yeah.
You're disembarking before he's even past the finish line.
So yeah, as he disembarks, does he look proud of me?
Roll an insight check.
Roll for proudness.
Roll for pride.
Proudness. I like that better than pride.
With advantage?
No.
Natural one.
Proudness.
Oh.
You're not sure if you manifest it yourself. He seems proud.
Yeah, you do.
Oh.
Could be your imagination though.
Probably not.
I'll live in this delusion.
Oh no.
I smile as I cry.
Oh, you poor
He's
baby.
definitely right there, looking at me with a big proud smile on his face.
Just holding up a drawing
Shaking
of
his
him.
head with approval.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel something in there.
Yeah, it's pride.
As he disembarks, Nalana does come up to him and kind of hand on shoulder, just double checks, and he's just kind of looking down, nods, and begins to hobble away.
Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
As Kesha disembarks, she's staring right at you. And begins to walk away.
I'm gonna do my best to pull myself together and look presentable and amazing and handsome.
Atrodane runs up to you and just boom, arms around you, is like ready to be picked up and swung around.
So is this like your girlfriend, or?
I don't know.
It seems like
we haven't defined it yet.
We really haven't.
We'll see.
Carlos can't be monogamous. He's poly for sure.
Carlos is an upstanding
That
gentleman.
He's gonna be
was
monogamous just to
incredible.
spite you.
Are you okay?
I feel fine. feel great. Wonderful. You see me out there? Of course I felt great.
Of course. I'm just making sure we do have quite a big evening tonight.
I'm ready. I'm more than ready.
Roll deception check for me.
Forgot about that.
At disadvantage.
How long is he poisoned?
Probably till the end of the day.
Oh my god, sweet. Deception?
Yes.
23.
Yeah. She's like, oh, all right.
Perfect.
Here's a drink. And she hands you a glass of ale.
Lovely, because I'm fine. I'll enjoy this.
She drinks as well. Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, and all Jordan, I love these.
Is it a ability save? Or no, it's a saving
It's just a
throw?
saving throw, yeah.
It's at disadvantage also, right?
Yeah, because you're poisoned.
Oh, God. That one?
That one. Oh, good thing you're close to the water.
Yeah, just... But salty air got to me. It's a bit bumpy out there on the seas.
On the freshwater lake.
It is.
On the-
It's actually not on saving throws. Thank
Oh.
you.
I'll just reroll one then.
Yeah, just
Actually, I'm hungry.
15 plus 5, dirty 20.
dirty 20. Okay. And you're still drinking. The beauty of storytelling.
Lovely. Would you do me a favor? I want to get Glenn a drink for when he returns.
Sure.
If you'd be so kind, just to bring just one more.
Right away.
Sure.
I'll grab something for him.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Should I bring it to him?
No, I want to give it to him myself.
All right. She runs off. Everyone else is starting to disperse from the spaces. Dancers kick off. A few local smaller fireworks, sparklers, start to light up as evening begins to descend upon everyone. What are you all up to?
I'm gonna look for
Kicking
Glenn.
rocks.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I do want to give him that beer whenever I have a chance.
Okay.
18.
18. You do see him off to the side. He's just acquired a drink and he has a very furrowed brow, just kind of looking into it. Currently off by himself. No one else seems to really be about.
Man's spirit.
We've been picking on this guy since day one.
Yeah. Since I said his name was Glenn.
Literally before we even knew who the fuck he was.
Yeah.
He
100%.
deserves everything he's gotten, which hasn't been anything.
Maybe I won't make him feel worse. Maybe I'll just give him a little nod and see if he's okay.
Do you go up to him?
Kind of from a distance. I'm giving him a little.
He is lost in whatever thought he's in.
I'm gonna leave him alone.
All right. Eventually, your drink is brought to you for Glenn.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm just going to make someone really nervous.
All right.
You can come along if you like.
Would love to.
Hold on my arm and drink the other hand.
She takes it.
Walk off find Glenn.
All right. Go ahead and roll a perception check. I need to take these off. I'm jingling.
4.
4. It takes you a while. It's a lot of like, no, this way. She does
He's just
guide
like
you over.
looking off to the side, like.
You notice Nesta is like trying to get his attention, but not really. And then you watch as she gives up, and you notice him over there.
Oh, she's terrible at flirting. Walk towards Glenn.
All right.
Didn't like
Oh.
that.
All right.
Oh, look who it is. Brought you a fresh ale. To congratulate you on the race.
I was that apparent, was I?
Just a little bit. A little underhanded for you, I'd say. Thought you were a sportsman, as it were.
No, I'm a survivor.
Survive.
Cheers.
Oh my
It's
god.
regular ale.
Yeah. He locks eyes with you and drinks the whole thing.
I love that.
excellent vintage.
You're welcome. She picked it up for you.
Ale.
Yeah.
It's mead. It might have been aged.
This is fantasy, bitches.
Dual birds!
How are you feeling about things, with our little arrangement?
Oh, right. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I know you lost. You have to be such a sourpuss about it. Why are you so sad? What's going on?
I just got some things on my mind.
All right. Well, sounds like your problems. Have a good night.
Wow.
Good night, Kyle.
Wow.
He continues to drink.
It's kind of he's not going to sit there and listen to Glenn's problems.
When it's a good time, I'd like to seek out Papa.
Papa.
Meanwhile, you have been up in your rafters area, your towers. A new pop-up tower has appeared in this area as well, where the entire council has been set up. Who are here attending the event for day 2. A lot of bustle in that tent in particular. A lot of people coming and going. But things begin to quiet down as the event ends, and Simelina and Lavana stand to head out. You were brought down to the festival. Simelina seems to have recovered from her
she was
excursions
fucking
yesterday, and is eagerly wanting to explore. Lavana kind of looks and... Wolfgang?
Yes, ma'am.
I trust that you'll keep a bit more of a rightful eye on my daughter this evening.
Yes.
Mhm.
Would you like us to refrain from drinking?
At least ever so slightly.
Kind of look down at her.
She looks up and she's like, I will 100% throw up if I drink anything tonight.
Nah, you'll be fine. I mean, yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
All right. She hands you a ribbon she got. Do something with it. Seems to be tonight's focus point.
Yeah, I literally just handed it to someone.
Simelina takes it, tucks it on her. Lavana bows, and I have some business to take care of this evening.
Okay. Do you need an escort anywhere?
I'm sure mine's hiding around here somewhere, so...
Do I sense anything? Any of these
A small impish shape.
aside from him?
Nope.
Okay. Well, good luck. I'll bring your daughter back before it's too late.
All right.
Too late for what?
Apologize.
Party.
It's too late. All right. Simelina looks to you and just...
We would kind of like watch Lavana walk away. All right, kiddo, what do you got planned?
If I'm being perfectly honest, I'm feeling a little more tame this evening. But that was an impressive race. I would like to go see Frognan.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go search him out.
Doesn't take long as you're hunting him down as well. Eventually, boing, you just appear out of nowhere.
We're all gonna be dating
Froggy.
soon.
Hey.
That was good work today.
Simelina.
And you already forgot about me. All right.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Simelina?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Did you guys see the whole thing?
Oh yeah.
Do you see that moment around Shipwreck Cove? And then the gust of wind, and then
Straight through.
and then the swirls,
It
and
was
we just
incredible.
rode and rode and rode. Oh,
The waves crashing inside and Kyle's just spewing everywhere.
you
It was
know,
insane.
yeah. I mean, I was gonna play it safe, but then I thought, no, what would Lena do? And I was like, you balls out, girl.
I need a performance. I need a Riz check.
With advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
With guidance.
You were no, it's here to cast guidance.
He's guiding himself, man.
That is.
It's the Riz loads.
A solid 10, nice and average.
Just
You
like
haven't heard of the Riz domain?
There's a lot of like
Hey, no wizard.
she
He's a
wants
wizard.
to be really excited for you for this story, It's a lot of, yeah.
Cool.
I mean, it was an incredible race.
Thanks. I just my adrenaline's coming down right now, and so my brain's a little foggy, and maybe we'll get a drink tonight, and maybe we'll have some tea tonight, and we can talk about it.
Sure.
In the meantime,
Wolfgang at this point is like specifically like side to you guys, not trying to pay attention to your incredibly awkward teenage nonsense. It's like trying to be like, do I see anybody else that I know?
Wolfie.
Yeah.
I did have a purpose for coming here, other than to hang out with the coolest girl in the world.
People love ulterior motives.
Yep. So, do you think that from showing my combat abilities in the first heat and my quick thinking in the second heat, that maybe people that have known me for a little bit but haven't seen my capabilities might think I'm capable now?
You really kind of walked around the question you were trying to ask there.
I want to talk to my dad,
Yeah.
but I want you with me.
Let's go.
Okay. Should the whole party come? Should we grab Nesta too?
That's up to you, big guy.
Should I become?
Well, wherever I'm going, you're going.
That's fair.
Let's grab Nesta, and if she's with the rest of the party, then great. But I do think that because I want to talk about some of the big things we've learned.
With him?
Yeah.
Sure.
And Nesta's dad.
I don't know if they're going to be together, but...
But they're part of it.
Yeah.
So maybe we swing by, grab Nesta, and head to my dad?
This is beginning to feel a lot like something that the entire group should be a part of.
Okay, let's grab the group.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that you were there, because I know you were on a job, but it's a super easy job, because, like, really, again, the coolest, like, chillest, most awesome, like, badass dwarf in the world. But...
There was a split second there that I didn't realize he was talking about me.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't realize it either for a moment.
Yeah.
Let's go.
go.
And he's gone. Okay.
Faust would have approached Nesta afterwards, after
Okay.
talking to Glenn.
All right. Before that moment happens, Ringwin and Professor, what are you guys up to?
Moping.
Moping.
I'm moping.
Hardcore moper.
Ugh.
I just don't understand.
Are you doing it like loud enough that you hope somebody's like, hey, are you
Yes.
okay?
Meanwhile, I'm like standing right next to you, just like
Just like kicking rocks, looking over my shoulder. Ugh.
Leaning against every barrel.
Yeah. Is there a barrel? Can I lean against it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cast summon barrel.
yes.
Some barrel.
Love that cantrip.
Ringwin, I sense that you are quite frustrated.
Yes, I'm frustrated. We lost. A guy lost again.
Well, wouldn't say that you lost. It was a collective loss for all of us.
I know. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not pulling my weight.
It was a very difficult task, and well, honestly, I still think that you were the one best suited for it out of our group.
Yeah. I just want to be the best at something, you know? I just want to, like, win. I hate not winning. That's new for me. I don't know why I care so much, but I do.
Does it have to do with Mavi Dorn being part of the opposition?
I think so. But I'm starting to realize there are maybe some inherent traits that I have from the time before the time I remember. And I think being pretty competitive is one of them.
Well, it makes sense that as you unlock bits of your past, you take on traits that you previously had that you didn't know you had.
I feel like before I wouldn't have really cared that much. I would have just been like, okay, what are we doing next? But now I want something. I want to win. I want to be the best. I want to kick ass.
Well, you're rather sneaky and have some quick hands. Perhaps you should see how many of these cloths you can steal in the night and take that magic item as your prize.
Yeah. I could be sneaky and good at that. Thanks, Professor.
She's gonna run off and try and steal more flags.
As you turn around to run
Oh,
off,
fuck you in the face.
Just kidding, what?
Baba Shah's standing there,
Oh!
and you run into him, right into his open chest. A
Oh.
little bit of a V-neck tunic that he has on. He's like, oh,
Oh.
Calm
I
down.
apologize.
Shave 1 week's worth of
Mind your
growth.
clubby, alright?
Mind the clubby.
Apologies, I never found you the evening before.
I know, I...
I had some things to take care of.
Things?
Adoring fans to say hi to.
Oh. Quite the ladies' man, are we?
Not just ladies.
Oh. Swinging both ways. Always. All around.
360 degrees.
Well, I wouldn't want anyone to be deprived of... So, should we get a drink?
Yes, absolutely. And he takes your hand and starts to walk you away.
Okay.
Couldn't deal with much of that.
Professor.
I'm now going to...
Classic Professor.
Always happens to the Professor.
A big hand claps your shoulder, and as you turn around, Zeke is standing there with this just like big grin on his face.
Oh. Good evening, Zeke.
I want to do tug of war with you.
Oh my god, Zeke. Calm down about tug of war.
Hey, that's your dad.
That's
right?
his thing, man.
He's really good at it.
Have you ever seen the movie Tag? The Jeremy Renner.
Amazing. He has expertise in tug of war.
He's a plus 18.
A drink first, and I'll meet you there.
Yes. He follows you to the drink.
I'll go find the closest vendor that has drinks to the tug of
There's
war.
tons nearby right
Yeah.
now. It's easy enough to get
Yeah.
a
I'll
glass of
get
ale.
the two of us a drink. And
Can I also just say that as I'm going with Bartholomew or whatever his name is,
Baba Shah.
as I'm going with Baba Shah, I will be trying to steal
Okay.
flags as well as his.
Perfect.
But I want to take his like in a sexy way, so
Okay.
we can save that for later.
We'll come back to that.
Oh, you can.
after the session's
We're
over.
all gonna be dating Dominic by the end of this campaign.
Why do you think I play Dungeons and Dragons?
Honestly, that's why I signed up for this campaign.
I'm gonna marry him, so.
Wow.
It was in your contract. It says down at the bottom, must be okay with dating me.
That's what I said. A devil's contract. Invisible ink.
Exactly. Just because you can't see through invisibility is not my problem. As you head off to attempt a show of strength, Nesta and Kylus.
Is that Hans Builder still up?
Oh,
It's an hour.
It's an hour long.
An hour, yeah.
I would say it hasn't faded by this point.
You're very strong still.
Mm-hmm.
You starts walking.
What?
Is that your idea of a prank? Having me poisoned by your little henchman over there that you're staring at?
Did Glenn poison you?
Did Glenn? Do you think I always look like this?
Like, I don't know. Your eyes are always a little glossy. I mean, that's not new. He poisoned you. I was gonna prestidigitate a fart on you. I was gonna poison you.
That was your idea of a prank?
Yeah, you were gonna be on stage, and I was gonna make it smell like you farted.
Oh, that's actually very funny, yes.
I about to do it.
I was really proud of you for a second.
Right, because you thought
Yeah,
I
that would have
poisoned you.
been
You were proud of
really
me for
well
poisoning
done.
you.
Yeah. Come on, this is a fart. A fart. Poison is a far better prank.
What
Oh
did
my
you
God,
imagine I
don't-
was going to do when I told you I had arranged a prank? What
I
was
don't
your
know.
imagination?
Honestly, I thought it was gonna be a fart, but now I was more proud of you for going the extra mile and poisoning me. But it's just disappointment.
I would poison you with health, with like a healthy tonic, like tea, or
Poison
water.
you with
I'm
health.
sure you don't have water very often.
I have water.
Are you hydrated?
All right now.
I don't
Everything
think so.
is in the lake.
Well, I'm sorry you're not feeling good. There's not much I can do.
course not.
Could lesser restore him.
Not today.
No, not really. Not here.
Well,
I mean, I can.
disappointment aside,
Yeah, that's
your little henchman over there, you know you can just go talk to him if you want to.
I don't want to talk to him. Why would I want to talk to him?
You're just staring at him.
Well, I feel bad that we threw him in the water. I just want to make sure he was all right.
Oh, he's not alright. He's having a really rough time.
I can tell. That's why I'm afraid to talk to him. Not afraid. I mean, just hesitant, somewhat.
Fearful way.
Well, you have a lovely conversation opener of, why did you poison my teammate?
Guess I could say that. It's true.
Open the door for you.
You have your performance tonight, right?
Yes, we do.
You excited?
Very much so.
Very
I'm
much so.
excited. It's gonna be great.
It should be nice. Also, that was a tough pill to swallow the other night. I know I said I'd agree with you about things, but Ringwin going off on her own and doing that, I think put us at far more risk than anything I've done.
It's always fucking transaction.
Well, I'm going to go get ready and leave you to this.
No,
I'll
this
see you
isn't the thing.
tonight.
This isn't the thing. But okay. We've talked. Since then, we have more of an understanding now, amongst all of us, don't we?
We do. Still. It's a tough one.
I will talk to her. Will it make you feel better?
No, you don't have to talk to her.
I will talk to her.
I already did.
You what?
I talked to her.
What did you say?
Nothing,
I
no.
really do think I should leave.
Yeah, you should.
Okay. Leaving.
Bye, I'll see you tonight.
All right.
I like how dismissive you were. Yeah, you should leave. Back to you.
We just chatted.
Amicably?
Yes. Things are great between us. I think we're off on a better foot now.
Good. Okay. Good. That's good. Totally good.
Good luck with Glenn.
I'm not. There's nothing between me and Glenn. I just need to make that
Sure,
very
but
clear.
Can I inside check?
Very clear.
Yeah.
Fucking inside check me all you want, but there's nothing going on.
Roll a deception check later. It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell.
Yes. You know why? Because I'm already married to my
Don't
church.
even.
Motherfucker.
God, I'm sick,
The
but I
moon, bitch.
feel sick.
Love the moon! Get wrecked.
God.
Fucking showed you.
Do you want to go?
No,
talk
that's
to
the
moon?
next festival. It's the big yikes, then get wrecked.
Yes.
I'll leave you and the moon alone.
We're very happy.
All right. See you later.
Good luck with that.
As you head on off.
That went great.
Is there anything you would like to do, Nesta? Okay.
Satisfying my drink here.
Go ahead and roll me that sleight of hand check.
You grip check.
Professor, let's do some athletics checks.
Let's.
First to 2 wins.
10.
wins. 10. All right, we'll come back to that. Ready?
Are they against each other?
Yeah.
1v1.
Dirty 20.
Woo.
Dirty 20.
You won. 41?
That is 28. He wins the first one. He is raging through this.
Yeah.
All right, second one.
Raging. You should rage.
Oh yeah, let me get right on that.
Let's go for it. Take a level 1 barbarian.
Tactical rage.
Put all that
24.
intelligence to use.
17. You succeed in that one.
Nice, well done.
You've brought it back to neutral. Let's go again.
Natural 20. It's a natural 20 and a
You're
natural
rolling
1.
So well.
Okay, a natural 20 to natural 1. My God.
Swing of the dice.
Silver
What's the total though?
The total is 27.
27? That beats me. Or no, that matches. 18 plus 9.
Mm-hmm.
27.
It's a nat
20.
20.
It's a nat 20, so I'll give you the win on that
20.
one. Even though the number matched, it is a nat 20. So you're pulling it in your favor. One more success and you'll win.
16.
24. He brings it back to neutral.
Ah, you bitch.
Here we go.
It's like when I fought him.
Oh, damn it.
Dude, I bet he's having the time
15.
of his life right now.
28.
Taking
He brings it back. He's got one more to win.
Come
You're
on.
gathering a crowd at this point.
23.
26.
Oh my
He
God.
pulls you in. This dice was all over the place. I was rolling like a single digit and then 16 or higher. Single digit, 16 or higher. Splash in. The beginning bet is 5 tokens. Did you want to bet any more? Well, after the fact, or do you just want to hit 5 tokens and?
I hit the 5 the first time, but I will get back up and 2 out of 3, double or nothing.
All right. He puts down 10 tokens.
I'll put down another 10.
All right. You managed to gather quite a few. Oh my God.
Ribbons,
Yeah,
flags.
ribbons. How do you kind of passively flirt with Babasha as you take his?
Well, where is it?
It's on his side,
It's on his side.
Right?
right near the left cheek.
Near the left cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Just give him a little.
Yeah, give that little butt a pat.
Well, she'll probably just be like, "Oh, you have. What is this that you have here?"
Oh,
And
this?
she'll kind of like, yeah.
Oh yes, I gathered this while I was out in Tompton one time.
What is it?
What are you
talking about?
referencing
I don't
to?
know.
His left butt cheek, not his
I
left
know that.
I got this done out in
that. Well, but I was just making conversation, and then you pointed a thing
I
out.
tried. Yeah,
what
so
is he
he's
pointing out?
he's referencing a necklace he's wearing. His
Oh,
ass
a
spot.
necklace.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Because that's what I was thinking. But he had an ascot on.
It is
like,
misdirection.
no
It's
flirt.
classic.
He's got more. He's got
This
more
is classic
skin.
sleight of hand. This is
Yeah.
misdirection. This is great.
Yeah.
He's wearing like 23
I'll,
necklaces.
I'll, if he lets me, I'll touch it.
Absolutely.
And then as I do that, I'll try and sneaky.
As you swipe it, you can't. Clever. A classic move, but I'm afraid you've been caught. Rules are rules.
And then I kiss him.
Oh. Yes, he'll take it.
You still want it back?
Fine.
Let's.
That's going to cost you some compensation. Let's sit.
And then I sit on his lap.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he'll take this.
Wow.
He steals them all back. As you're on the slide.
No, he can't.
He hands you a drink. So, Ringwin,
Babasha.
I love hearing my name from you.
Oh God, I hate him now.
oh
Turn around
no,
real quick.
he's a douchebag.
What is a douchebag? Don't say.
He's a bard! So, who are you? What makes you tick?
Well, I'm not a clock. I'm a person.
My name's Anakin.
That
And I hate sand.
coarse and rough, gets everywhere.
But you know, I'm just your run-of-the-mill bad girl.
Inside check that really quick. He kind of. All right.
I just, you know.
I don't. That is why I'm asking.
Skip to my own loo.
My darling,
You're bad.
we can
And you're
drop
married.
the facades if you want
I'm
to.
a little rusty.
I appreciate the airs, but I am actually here to hear about you.
Oh.
I want your story.
Nerd.
Well, I've been through a lot, you know?
Mm-hmm.
This whole gang I'm running with, I met him in prison. I know I don't look like a bad girl, but I'm a bad girl, Babasha. I've been places you don't even want to think about.
All right.
Prison.
I got that one.
Another prison after that.
What was
A
different
third
about
prison
You've
after
been in
that.
3 prisons.
I've been to 3 prisons,
Triple prison girl.
but no one can hold me. Okay? They can try, but I'm slippery. Alright?
Oiled up.
Slippery good way.
I'm slippery. Like an eel. But not like I look like an eel. That's the only thing we have in common is that we're slippery. Do you like eels?
This is amazing.
I love them.
Is it working?
Then now I guess there's 2 things I have in common with an eel.
I'm a little lost on that one.
Stay with me, Baba
right.
Shah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What about you? Tell me a little about yourself.
I feel like I learned nothing. Except that you enjoy prison.
I don't enjoy prison.
Oh.
I didn't want to be there.
Find yourself in them often.
Tragically, yes.
Do you deserve it?
No. Oh no.
Even though you're a bad girl.
Slippery bad girl.
Yeah, so when I meant bad sexually, not like
Oh.
criminally.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
So you went to horny jail.
No. No, it's complicated.
It's relatable.
I'm a bad girl who got a bad deal. But I'm not a bad
You work
person.
with drugs.
No, I would never do drugs.
As this moment begins to fade and the conversation carries forward, you two are hunting down some allies.
Yeah, specifically Nesta.
All right. Eventually, Nesta, you are approached by a dwarf, a human, and a deep gnome.
Well, hello.
Hey, so we're gonna go rub this victory on my dad's face. You wanna come?
Absolutely.
All right.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
We should get your dad.
Just a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, we get my dad. What
Where-
he's up to?
Where is he?
He's probably wrestling. No, tug of war.
Tug of war, here we go.
Mm.
Cutting to this
Cut
scene
to.
as you guys go to hunt him down. Roll off.
I'm good at flirting.
It was amazing.
Amazing.
So good.
Top tier.
27.
27.
No, I'm sorry, not 27.
Oh.
23.
Oh, okay. He wins that one. Pulls a little further.
Here we go. 25.
It's flat 20. You pull him further back. Here we go.
Dirty 20.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Pulls you further back.
We're watching this at this point.
22.
27.
Ah.
He pulls you in. Splash in. You're down 15 coins by this point. 5 from the first one, 10
Yep.
from the next one.
Yeah.
We roll up at this point.
Yeah. As the splash goes off, you find yourself in the water. Professor, real quick, I want you to roll a perception check for me.
Yeah, Dad.
He just starts flexing every muscle, and people are just hooting and hollering. And he kind of sees you and, oh, aye. He comes on over to you, a little embarrassed.
Put a bag over his head.
6.
6, okay. You climb out of the water, shaking off some of the water from you.
Professor, you're still a champion. Shake it off. Come with us.
We're gonna go shove the victory in Mr. Frognan Father's face.
That's his name.
Double dab.
Double that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why?
Stand out.
Because he's awful.
I mean, yes, I do agree with that, but
Did you or did you not beat him?
I did not.
Let's go. Oh, you didn't?
Came close the first time.
No, not him. Frogman's dad.
Oh, yes, we did.
Yeah, let's go rub that shit in his face.
Let's go.
All right.
Hold on 1 second and go and get a few beers and hand them out.
I'll go up to Zeke and
Good show. Absolutely impressive. It was the most fun I've had on that game in a while.
glad I could appease your need.
You're better than the rest of these blokes, for sure. I wasn't counting you in there. All right. I take it. Is it just this group, or are you going to find any extra people?
If they happen to find their way to us, great.
Victoria?
But I'm not searching for them.
Where's Victoria? We pick her up somewhere.
Yeah, she follows along.
Can someone just like grab me like the professor?
You're with.
I know, but like, are we on the way?
I'll say you're on the way.
I'm
There's
on
a
the
really
way.
awkward
As you guys
silence.
are coming back.
He just kind of. Would you just grab me and bring you?
When I say I love eels, I like
Yep.
food.
Penguin, we're talking shit.
Well,
Later then.
Probably not.
Right. 2 beers.
Aww.
You're brought off. Kylus, where are you?
Penguin, why are you in that man's
I have no idea.
You guys probably walk by and Callus just walks out of a bathroom.
We're walking very
Yeah.
determined.
Where are we off to?
As you walk by, I just grab you by the arm.
All right.
We're gonna talk some shit.
I love talking shit.
And I'm gonna try to get us to all march in rhythm.
Zeke's already there with you.
Can I just ask how many ribbons I got? So I can
I'm
add
in
it
double
to my-
time.
You got about 10 extra.
Okay.
Is my dad readily found?
He's pretty easy to find. He tends to go to like the same spot. He seems to be sitting down, leg up, drink in hand. Nalana's nearby, and Bristol's here as well.
I stop everyone at least 60 paces away.
As you do, someone approaches the table, and it's Glenn, who sits down next to Doddledan, and they begin to have a bit of a hushed conversation, it looks like.
This guy ruins everything.
I can read lips. Wait, no.
No,
No, I can't. That's
Nope,
never mind.
that's a
That's
different
that
feat.
character. That's the other one.
You leveled up too soon.
Working on it.
So
I know your game plan now.
I said 60 paces, I meant 60 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna not say anything to my dad.
Mhm.
I'm gonna manifest Elizdrana on the table in front of him.
Okay.
The fuck is that? Oh, wait,
His sister.
His sister.
Appears and is clearly taken aback. Glenn also shuts the fuck up and is like just looking back, and he
I'm not hiding.
clocks eyes with you and Frogland. Glenn, I don't know what it is, but I'll have to wait. And he stands up, Nalana up, helps him up off of his seat and guides him over. Bristol kind of runs around your manifested mind. He approaches and, what is that about?
You didn't seem affected last time I showed you. You seem affected now. What's going on? I told you what's going on with her.
My mortality may be catching up with me a bit.
Dad, I think there's more to this than you understand. There's more to you than I understand, but it goes both ways. I understand that the fate of the world, the fate of the universe, the fate of the material plane, whatever you want to call it, hangs in the balance. There's all these sigils that you protect. I cast non-detection on him.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that there's might be some temptation that you're leaving lingering on purpose. You can't forget where you came from. You can't forget why you're protecting the world. We're close to saving Elizdrana. I've learned of a 5th circle spell that can rescue her. If you don't rescue her, why do you save the world? You know she's the best of us. Regardless, I'm never gonna learn this spell. This type of magic is out of my grasp. Here's what I think. Your mortality, as you said, is catching up with you. I have another guardian that has been there for me for as long as I've known him, and he's shown his dedication to his family and to the world. Wolfgang is taking on more responsibility than he has to because others are dropping the slack. Let me take on what you think you have to, and you go home and take care of your family. You know I can do it.
Kylus, and this is a very odd way of talking shit.
Great, but I'm kind of into it.
I elbow one of you.
I need a persuasion check.
Guidance?
Yep.
At advantage.
Put my hand on your shoulder.
Guidance is there.
Nat 20 for a total of 23.
Head home.
Save Elisdrana. If you save the world and she's gone, what have you saved the world for? You've seen what we can do. I didn't win the past 2 heats. The collective force of my friends and newfound family did. If you don't have faith in me, have faith in what you've witnessed for the past few days.
I'm not going to say your logic is flawed. It's not. But even if the idea makes sense, sometimes it just doesn't feel right?
Sure.
I think I'll need a little more proof. A fight.
Who?
You and me.
When?
Tonight. Or tomorrow if you'll feel you're up to your best.
You spent some energy today.
No, I haven't.
Tomorrow morning it is.
All right.
No, scratch that. I don't need to prove myself to you. If you do what you think is best, tomorrow I have other obligations that require my energy. I'll fight you tonight.
Very well. Tonight it is. Let's say when the festival gets quiet, midnight.
Frogman, what are you doing?
What he needs to.
What is ass?
You beat me, the mantle is yours. You will not be getting the sigil. I can't hand it over.
I know.
If you win, I will go home. I will take care of our family.
That's all I ask.
I can't help but feel a bit of shame in this.
What brought on your shame?
And some pride. I know I wasn't there, but you turned out exactly how I hoped.
Can't really hide my emotions at that.
Mhm.
I'm breaking a little bit. I almost tried to make you proud.
I know I said it to you through a message, but I have missed you.
arm out, and he brings you in, and boom.
Yeah.
Other arm comes in for a full hug. Fireworks in the background. And the rest of the noise begins to dissipate away.
You're getting old. Gonna kick your ass soon.
He whispers a bit into your ear. You need to stay hyper-vigilant. Don't take risks if you don't need to. Know when to set ego aside. Know when to lower your pride. It's a fault of mine. Don't let it be yours.
You're right.
The people you're dealing with, they will not think twice about ending it. They're not above playing dirty. Kind of pulls you back and just looks at you, and he's got like a little bit of a tear welling up. All right, get out of here. I'll kick your ass later. I mean, I think you should all follow him.
Right.
We kicked your ass today.
Nalana starts to chuckle a bit.
See, now there's the shit talking I was promised.
You guys suck at sailing.
I didn't exactly grow up near water, so
You've been around quite some time, so you have plenty of time to learn.
I'm sure you're right there.
You put in a good effort, though.
I really
Did they?
didn't.
You really didn't.
It was part of the point.
Showing up is half the effort.
Yes,
gonna
Dad,
go,
I
I'm gonna
know
go, I'm gonna go.
it-
You all do know why I'm here, right?
Haven't the faintest.
Are you kidding me?
I winked at him.
Okay.
Yes, we
Wolfgang
know-
hasn't broken eye contact
Yeah.
with him the entire time now.
Yes, we know why you're here.
All right. Then you know I don't really give a shit about this festival. No offense, it's a beautiful festival, but I'm not trying to win.
Hey, just out of curiosity, can't you say anything about me while you guys were hanging out?
And she's not exactly the talkative type,
Okay,
and I don't really care to learn more about her.
it's kind of rude. She's on your team.
She's a temporary fill because we weren't allowed to bring the dragon.
Nice
It'd be awesome to
dragon.
bring a dragon.
It's a cute dragon.
Nalana just like, thank you.
Hi, I'm Renwin. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right, what are we doing?
Kind of side glances to Dobbledan, who kind of
Should probably catch up to Frognand, I would imagine.
Dad, let's.
Zeke kind of nods to you, and
I'll tell you in a minute.
Dobbledan. Zeke.
Wolfgang
Parting ways.
purposely is the last one to.
I'm standing there
away.
with you.
No,
And so is Semelina.
kind of like look down at her, look at the professor.
I don't care about him. I'm looking at Nalana.
Oh. Why?
You're ruining the moment, bro.
Dobbledan kind of steps back, looks over to Glenn, and all right, what is it? He starts walking back. Nalana kind of keeps eyes locked with you.
I grab Selena and be like, let's go.
Oh, no more muscle.
No,
Okay.
no, we're good. We're good.
Telepathically. Can I tell Oz to stay? Listen in.
Yeah. As
Oh, I was gonna
his
do that.
his instruction is still to be with him. That hasn't changed,
Okay.
so he's
Yeah,
still
I'll
going to do it.
telepathically tell
Yeah.
him.
Wait, he's staying with Wolfgang?
No, with
Okay.
Glenn and
He's staying with Glenn.
Fognan's dad.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm listening in.
To hop on over. All right. What are you up to, Professor?
I'm trying to.
Yeah, what are you up to, Professor?
No, the problem is that I'm trying to figure out what the professor knows and what I know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I
Share
actually
with the group later.
don't think I know of. I'm not sure if you mentioned your connection to Nalana. I thought maybe you told me that.
I don't think she's mentioned anything about Nalana to anyone.
Okay.
No, she never will.
Nalana, on average, has gone under everyone's radar.
Yeah. In that case, I'm not gonna do what I was
Okay.
doing, but I will kind of like look over at Glenn as I'm leaving, just kind of curious why he's talking to them.
Dumbledore walks over and Glenn kind of gestures and they begin to walk.
Insight check him?
Yeah.
Tactical assessment.
Tactical insight.
I will run and catch up to Frognand.
24.
24. He seems very concerned about something. There's concern and confusion on his face.
I'll kind of like pause for a moment as he's walking away and then turn and regroup with the others.
Okay. I would like Oz to roll a perception check. The DC is very low.
Hmm.
19.
19. As they're walking along, Dominic kind of, all right, so what is this concern that you're having suddenly? Wounded pride? I get it, but it's my son, and he's going to pick the right teams. So, Glenn's just like, no, it's no wounded pride. Do I want to win? Sure, but I really don't care that much. Something odd happened when I fell in the water. I sank pretty far down. I swear, it tasted like seawater. Dumbledore kind of, all right. Well, I know there's a river that extends all the way out to the ocean itself, but unless there's external magics, what would be causing that? It's like, beats me. I'm not the magic person. I knew you were dabbling in some things, and you told me to keep an eye out for anything weird or unusual. Here's the weird and unusual. I've spent a lot of time in this town, and I've swam in this lake hundreds of times. It's a lake. This has never happened. All right. Okay. Well, someone's altering something. I'm going to bring it to the council. I'll let Zeke know as well. I don't know what this is, but I'll look into it a bit. Do you need anything from me? No. This was helpful, but try to not furrow your brow so much, maybe? You're an easy read. Mm-hmm. All right. And you're quite certain about that third member of yours? I don't trust her as far as I could throw her. If she even flinches the wrong way, I'll skewer her through the heart. I don't care. I've never really trusted the Fae.
Amen.
Fuck you too, asshole.
Yeah, jeez.
After party.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I'll let Nalana know as well. She'll do some snooping. It is her specialty after all. And they part.
God damn, you're good.
What?
Chatting with yourself.
Oh.
Like, that was
I
amazing.
know,
Yeah.
that was really good.
Thank you.
Everyone was the quietest we ever are.
Yeah.
Dumbledore kind of turns around and begins to head back to whoever was lingering over there. I'd say you
No,
probably.
left.
Oh, right, you left a little
Yeah.
on the earlier side.
I changed my course
Yeah,
of action.
I don't think anyone hung out then.
Yeah.
Okay.
As we're walking, I explained to Rengwin the things.
I whispered in
who
his
Zeke
ear.
is.
Her father?
Immediately assuming that's something that she lost or doesn't remember.
Okay.
Because she clearly doesn't remember some things all of a sudden.
So he just fills me in a little bit about who Zeke is.
Okay.
And it's a little more of like a, seriously? Like, you know, Okay, well, that's his dad. Oh, okay.
And I've met him.
Many times. Another one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Z kind of pulls you aside, Nesta. And he just... I was wondering if we could spend maybe some more time, father-daughter things, this evening, where I'm not just flexing. Just conversation.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool. Whatever.
I could tell you a little bit more about your mom.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Some favorite places we would like to go to.
I would love that.
And some we didn't manage to make it to. All right. I'm sure you have duties and things to get ready for.
Just a performance to catch.
Oh,
But,
yes.
Later?
Yes.
Hmm.
All right. I love you. Gives you a bit of an awkward hug.
I will finger guns away from that after it. I mean, I'll enjoy it in the moment, and then coming out of it, I'm like,
Mm-hmm. Drinking. That's a thing. And he walks off. Kylus, as you're catching up with Frognan, but also listening in, you are walking in generally the direction you're thinking, but just shoulder checking like a million people since you're looking through his
multitasking. Way too much. Like one eye's yellow, one eye's blue.
And everyone is yelling at you and you can't hear any of it. Frognan, you start to hear people just cursing and swearing behind you as drinks are being spilled.
What?
And you just see Kylus looks like he's blind. He's just like just running into people.
Kai, you okay, buddy?
Wait, hold.
You can't hear him.
Can't hear you. Never mind.
Yep.
Telekinetic pull towards me.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Strength save, actually.
It's not a resistance to see if you eat shit.
Got you, yep.
You're at disadvantage. You can't see.
Still 13, 15.
15?
My AC, I think, is 17?
DC.
Or, yeah, that too. 16 for telekinetic
16.
shot.
You eat shit. And you're jostled out just as that moment begins to end.
Alright, I think I got it.
And you're just looking at the ground.
Kylus, are you drunk already?
I will say they are meeting up before anyone else catches up.
Oh,
Because
sorry,
Frognan
okay.
left way before anyone else
I think
did.
like the three of us are together.
Yeah.
being
Kylus was like running
necessary.
down to catch up with him just fine and then started the conversation and started...
Pretty much.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, right. Yeah, hi. More to tell you later. That wasn't exactly shit talking. It was like immediate forgiveness.
I should tell you, I have a complicated history with him. What I'm more worried about is beating him in a duel now. So you could kick any like weapon wielder's ass, right?
Depends on the day.
How would you do it?
I think your forte lines, his might too. I think yours lies in countering magic.
He's not. I mean, he's a little magic. Wait, have you seen that sword of his?
Stop with him, a sword.
Mm-hmm. He's a rapier.
He sure does.
Stay at range. Use that to your advantage. And, if you can fly, I'd do it.
So here's the thing about that. I've seen you fly. I've seen Nesta fly. I've read about flying.
You did say you were working on something last time we talked.
Okay, can you watch the duel?
Yes.
Okay.
I can.
Cool. I just want to see what your thoughts are. Other thing is...
Do you want me to interfere?
No. I want us to be honest. But I do want your opinion on this. And I show him my Flesh to Stone scroll. Is this okay?
You sure you want to go through something like that if it does work?
I don't know if I can. I mean, I wouldn't do it the whole time. But might that impress the severity of the situation on him?
I think it might impress the severity of the situation on you.
Okay.
You're a very talented wizard, Mr. Nand. Just do what you can.
Yeah, you got it. So before then, we got a concert to do, right?
We do, but I did want to ask you something.
Okay.
How can you forgive your father after he just abandoned you like that?
I mean, I'm a big boy. I can take it. What I can't take is him abandoning the family in need. So that's what I have to kick his ass.
And what if he left your family dead? Just chose to do that. Could you still forgive him?
I don't want to see what happens if I have to make that choice.
I hope not. Well, we got a performance to do. Let's go.
Okay.
I did get you a little tunic for this.
Okay.
Leaving the family?
What do I look like?
It's like a very nice black tunic with like bits of silver throughout it and very nice buttons.
Like
And then
really nice rhinestones.
Hell yeah.
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
Would it be weird if I wore this every day?
you do whatever you like.
It does get reclaimed by the council eventually.
I'm never
If
gonna
they
take
can
this off.
find it.
Ever.
I'll see what I can do after the show.
I think we're gonna have to reimburse that one.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say. I may have said that Wolfgang's my guardian, but you've taught me more, I think, than anyone ever.
Really? I mean, really?
That's about as good a response as he could have done.
I mean, of course I did.
All right. What's the rest of the group up to?
Well, if it's getting close to performance time, then I better get
It's getting close.
ready. So
You find a space to change forms and clothes.
I
The
hope Albert doesn't
appropriate
watch this.
attire is prepared.
OG Albert.
OG Albert.
I'll have
Sibilina
like.
wants to go see this.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
performance.
go.
Can I have like a hood on? Can I have a hood on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm a little. You can't really.
The orchestra is meant to be heard, not seen.
Great.
Mhm.
Perfect.
There you go.
So I'm wearing clothes that kind of disguise me a little bit,
Okay.
just in case Albert comes to watch.
Yeah.
Or all his friends.
Who the fuck is Albert?
Albert Munger.
I thought you were Albert Monger. I thought that was a
Yeah,
big
but
person.
he's a real person.
Oh, he's a
I
real
can't
person.
just
Yeah.
turn
She has to
into
take the
a
shape of
random
someone she's
person.
seen.
I have to
Yeah.
take the shape of someone I've seen.
Mhm.
He was the guy who sold us the fish.
Sold you the fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to proceed.
In the
met
time
him.
before the concert, because I do want to go see the concert, but in the time before that, I want to go find the Crimson Cogs. Specifically, I want to find the initiates.
Okay. Sure thing. Yeah, they're easy enough to find. Initiates.
Classic case of everybody talking to people without talking to others. It's cool. It's cool. We just had a conversation about this.
You can go with him.
All right.
You're walking by him.
No, I'm going to the performance.
You
It's a festival.
find. I mean, I'm going to announce that I'm. I have a hunch. I'm going to see if I can talk to some of the Crimson Cogs and figure something out.
All right. See if you can get Eagle and Shield.
Sure, no promises.
I believe in you.
Well, I'm glad someone does.
Are you gonna do any shit talking?
Yeah, are you? Are we gonna have to rumble? I'll rumble.
It depends on how the conversation goes.
Ooh, see now you're tempted.
Potential for rumble and shit talking.
Rumble and shit talking?
Don't you have your own rumble to prepare for?
Are you even here right now?
Well, I don't know. I just inserted myself in the conversation.
Wow, you got simulacrum real fast.
Here, I think you shouldn't go by yourself. I'll go with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a seat. I'll try to save you guys some seats.
Please.
There
Where did
are reservations in the front row for all of you.
where did Rangoon go?
Oh.
Rangoon's not here. All right.
She's
I'm
preparing.
gonna walk up next to Kylas and be like, "Hey,
This is
I'm ready to rock."
Albert.
Albert, how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
A wonderful yarding player.
You guys, it's really me.
It's
Ringwin.
it's Ringwin. It's Ring.
I kind of like walk up to her and like,
Oh, I mean,
yeah, that's right.
All right.
This is weird. I'm gonna go get a seat.
Nessa and the professor, you end up finding the initiates. The 2 other members, excluding Glenn, you find Twyla and Babasha, who are currently enjoying a drink together.
hey, you better not be cheating on me.
You kind of just bailed on him. So.
I did.
You
Who do you go to?
I'll just. They're drinking together. You said.
Yeah.
Oh.
They just seem to be having like a nice casual conversation.
I'll approach them both.
And then I told her, I love eel. Oh. Professor.
What a call.
Good evening, Baba Shaw it was.
Indeed.
Do you mind if we join you for a drink?
By all means.
I'll order a drink for me and Nesta.
I was like, who's we? And I forgot to skip.
Drinks are provided.
Hi, Mr.
What can we do you for?
Oh, just wanted to check in after the events.
The absolute ass beating that occurred?
Your words, not mine.
Actually, Glenn's words, not mine.
Oh. How is he doing? He seems rather run down.
He did seem a bit put off, but I suppose this festival is not going as well as he had intended. Was that all?
Lost my thought for a second.
Quite all right, I have that effect.
Speaking to Kylas. He just struck me as a man to not be so concerned about a loss in a contest.
I mean, 25k on the line. It's a lot of money.
Yes, it is a lot of money. I'm well aware of that, but at least you are equipped to handle it.
Of course. I mean, I'm not, but
The collective.
the guild as a whole, yes.
Yes. You have how many numbers amongst you?
I think we broke a little over 130 recently.
Yes, and we're coming in at a solid 6.
We were at 200.
Yes, then I heard the purge happened.
Yes. Kicked out some unsavory types. People who have flown under the radar for too long.
That's good.
Indeed.
Are you going to the performance today?
Of course, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Nesta.
Babasha.
You've just been staring at me. I don't. Well, is there something you want or need or have a question?
No, I'm just
Muscle.
I'm nervous about the performance coming up.
Oh, are you in it?
No, but I have a friend. who's-
Oh, yes, the handsome one. Kylas?
Is
Oh,
he, I mean,
please! You cannot deny it. As someone who gets it, you cannot deny it.
I'll take your word for it.
Mm.
You wanted to come along.
I thought you were going to be talking about something more important.
Should we be more drunk for this?
Perhaps if you'd like another drink, I'm happy to
Absolutely.
supply.
Please. Cheers.
And I'll buy 2 rounds for everybody.
Twyla's gone, by the way. She has left.
Was there a reason you wanted to talk to them?
Yes, there is.
Maybe you should get to it.
I love this staring contest.
You're very.
I know.
I guess I don't know.
I know.
Any
I'm married to the moon, so.
Babasha, a man of
Yikes.
Babasha, a man of your stature and capability. I'm sure you've got some interesting things to say about your leader, Glenn.
Like? Are you asking me to shit talk my leader?
Shit talk, no!
Well, to be honest, we were promised shit talking earlier, and we
yes,
just have not
to-
received any.
I threw down!
What are you looking for? He's a bad leader. He's
No, I'm
incapable.
not-
He's pompous. I mean, what are you wanting here?
Babasha, I'm not looking for to know if he is a bad leader. I am looking to see what is troubling him so, because there is something clearly on his mind that is far beyond that of a simple loss in a tournament, and I am doing this for the good of the city, and I was hoping that maybe as somebody who is working alongside with him, that you may be able to glean something into the situation.
He cast academic ambush on you.
So you're not asking straight from the horse's mouth, which you probably just should do.
I
Just
am
talk
now.
to Glenn. I'm not Glenn.
I'm curious to know if he shared anything with his comrades. He was currently busy with others when the thought crossed my mind.
No. He shared nothing with me of import.
And our business is done to good day.
Excellent. Thank you for the drinks.
See you at the show. Bye.
I might recommend him just go talking to Glenn.
We'll do that.
I heard you the first time.
All right. Good evening.
That went so good.
Really was like talking to Kylie.
Where the hell did Rangoon go?
Oh.
You mean Albert?
Yeah, there's no way he's
probably
letting you
like
drive.
Well, how long till the show starts?
Probably have about 20 or so minutes at this point. Everyone's backstage getting ready, doing some warm-ups. Your narrators prepping themselves.
Should we go get our seats?
And some popped kernels of corn.
Do you grow corn in Lemonster? I feel like the climate isn't right for it.
Is it not? Well, I want to munch on something, so whatever there is to eat. What's a munchable?
It's
Snack.
probably some kind of
Peanut?
fried fish.
Popcorn fish.
I'm eating nachos.
Oh, is it like a fish nugget? Like
The nugget.
like popcorn, you know, popcorn chicken?
Bucket.
Is there popcorn fish? Like
I would probably say
Popcorn
it's.
shrimp.
Bucket.
I would probably say it's a fried and crisp like fish skin, like
Oh,
something that's
like
like
calamari?
brittle on the side.
Oh, like
It's
the
like-
scraps after
It's like
a fish
pork
and
rinds
chips.
and fish.
Yeah, essentially.
You have like the crunchy.
It's been like
mushy
salted
seaweed.
and flattened out. Yeah.
I'll get one of those. That sounds great.
All right.
Can I have a hat made out of tortilla chips that has guacamole in the center?
Make him roll for it.
I
can roll
think
for it.
because of
Make him roll
what
for
that
it.
implies about my world,
Make him roll for it.
no.
Can I get a hat with 2 ales?
I don't want a beer hat. I want a nacho hat.
Someone's just cobbling it together.
Yeah.
As you all begin to find your seats, and those of you prep behind stage,
Kyle's well introduced to the show.
and as you step up in preparation, you can see the council lined up in the back, ready to watch. Davaldan in his seat, Nalana in hers, Zeke nearby,
All of us in the front row.
and standing off in the back corner, locked eyes with you. Redskin. Here to see your performance.
I do not know this was coming.
I forgot about that guy altogether.
Kendra stands watching
I knew he was gonna.
Gives him a wink.
when he winks back. And that is where we will end tonight's episode.
Yes.
Just before the performance on the horizon,
A lot of action.
we'll kick it off with a show. All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining us, and thank you to our sponsor.
Tabletop Candle
Candles.
Company!
TGCC.
Thank you so
I
much.
am so excited to light this puppy up.
I'm also excited for this.
Light 'em up.
Congratulations again to the winner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Enjoy your
Thank you guys for
fruit.
hanging
Good job,
out with us.
person.
here.
You did that thing
Damn
better
right.
than everybody else.
Press the right button.
It is
At the right time.
absolutely
Really smells like Fruit
a-
Loops.
I know.
Yeah, and it
Feat of
permeates this
skill.
room immediately
really
when you open
does.
it.
If you find yourself on a ship, it's perfect for covering the smell of vomit.
Yeah.
Kyla's now.
Oh.
All right.
Kyla's approved.
Thank you all so much for joining us
Thank
this
you
evening.
all.
We will see you all next time. Catch us on all of our platforms
At 20 Chronicles.
across the board. We will
That's
see
us.
you all here next
That's
time.
us.
Thank you so much. Good night.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Farewell.
And shenanigans.
God.